And I know it's going to sound like an everybody clapped moment, but I totally guessed who it was on the drive into work.
So that is,
It'd be definitely surreal seeing a folder with your name on it and being unable to click it. Man, that's a real... Teach us all about this, these dossiers, which is fucking wild. And I know it's going to sound like an everybody clapped moment, but I totally guessed who it was on the drive into work. So, no big deal. Big brain over here. Oh god, I'm getting too full of myself. Please clap, please clap. Look, I'm not just saying I'm the smartest man in the universe, but I think I'd make an okay god. Because there's sure as one not now. Huh? Huh? Anybody, debate me, bruh. Debate me, bruh. Oh, thank you. Somebody is clapping for me. I actually do feel vindicated. Thank you, Pars. God, this is too much. This is too much ego building. Mike, tear me down. I need it. Tear me down. That's okay. You know what? Aristocracy will tear me down with how big her brain is. I will just feel like a... Oh, look at that. Revolt Rise gifted 22 subs. 13,000 bits. Damn.
She has folders on 174 people. What the
True. Soon you'll become like him and give objectively shit food takes. Yeah, probably. Listen, all food is delicious because I have gone without food before. Well, nearly gone without food before. So all food to me now is just usually pretty fucking good. I'll eat it. So there is no such thing as like, oh, I'm not going to eat that. It's disgusting. Ah, fuck that. I'll eat whatever. Didn't always have the luxury of doing that, so now I do. Soda stream support. Wait, what? Oh, like the soda stream, like this one? Really? Aw. That sucks. That's true. I won't buy it again. I mean, I'm not throwing it away. But if that's the case, that's crazy. Something about that is true. Oh my god.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Yeah, price is already paid. I've already paid in blood. So. Oh, okay. Really? That's, well, I mean, that wouldn't probably surprise me. A lot of these probably bigger companies, I would assume. Soda. Stream. Funding. SodaStream decided whether to shut down controversial West Bank plant. CEO says it's a solely business decision and company is not giving in to financial terror of the BDS movement. Confirmed. What? Man, always catching in 4K. Yeah, now that I got SodaStream, yeah, true. You guys and Duber, both. Always catching in 4K. What can I say? I don't look good on anything less. I'll probably do. Time to have shoe on head on your stream. Oh my god. The sand chicken nuggets. Heem's reaction, honestly, it makes it funny every fucking time. The way he just loses it laughing, like just throws his head back off to the side, like that man is fucking Omega Lawlin. Like if that doesn't become one of his next emotes for an Omega Lol, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, it was for sure like, Yeah, that was like that's crazy, yikesy. Yeah, absolutely. Where it's just like, oh fuck. Do we have the clip? We gotta watch it at least once. I'm sure it's on Heems. It's too funny. His like, oh, it's the yes, he fucking pinned it. Thank you.
For chicken nugget.
No.
I'm so glad. Yeah, it looked like a really good one. I haven't watched it yet. I want to.
I'm a
Nick,
grown
you
adult.
cannot
I'm a
speak.
grown adult.
You
I like.
simply cannot speak on this subject.
Listen, I like flavors. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm Middle Eastern. I like food that has flavor that takes my mouth on a journey.
Dip it in fucking. What do you eat? Sand? Curry? What is
What do you?
No, listen, I'm Italian.
Holy fuck. Like, what the fuck? Bahim's reaction just makes it every fucking time. It doesn't, like, what do you even say to that?
No, listen, I'm Italian.
We were here.
Right?
We were live.
Jeez, oh, it's okay though. I'm Italian. Oh my god. Oh no, for sure. For sure. Yeah, no. Jesus. Anybody else said that? For sure, 100%. I don't think I've ever seen Dylan so stunned. That Dylan was like, or the comment, because the comment is like, it definitely is yikesy. I can't believe you'd have the balls to say it, but jeez. That's a super mask off moment. Oh fuck, it is finally starting to work. Jesus. Yeah, Gappy was pissed. I wrote that specifically with you in mind, Mike. Okay, this person wants to be up front. Yeah? Hey man, you've definitely made a lot of these things a lot easier. Like the emotes and shit. But see, for the love of God, I don't know why the fuck it puts a question mark at the beginning of it. There is no question mark at the beginning of that. That is something fucked up between Streamlabs and their like Nightbot shit, or their Streamlabs OBS bot. So, well, if somebody has Gappy's response, I'd love to hear it. So, but we'll watch this first.
You know, people are like, oh, why is a history streamer talking about drama? Number one, drama gets clicks, okay? And this is my job.
True.
Number two is, what is history if not the drama of the past?
True.
It's literally what it is. Why do you think I like it? So, the reason why I love history is I love the stories. And I think the reason why people like drama, it often sounds like this stupid, nefarious thing. And I've often shit on myself for enjoying it. But let's be real, we all
Yeah,
are
can you
white.
fix the
And
question mark
reason
thing?
why
How do you do
humans,
it?
We love stories. We just love stories, and we especially love stories
Because it
that
is
we're not
super
supposed to know.
annoying.
We probably evolved to want to know secrets because it's probably something that leads to our increased survival or something. So somehow you guys knowing about Drama, it probably led to your increased survival. So
Go to settings. Okay, I assume in this one. Oh, okay. Settings. Add random. Is that in, I assume, notifications? Okay, notifications. Tech Lab, show notifications. I don't have any. I assume probably maybe in the dashboard then. Oh, let's go to gaming. Oh, okay. Seeing CloudPot. Commands, modules, name, mod tools. Oh, there we go. Settings. Are you talking the in the actual Streamlabs OBS or in the like the cloud bot? And then you were Oh, I actually wonder. That's also in the Oh, maybe that's it. Your name, note from refined symbols. Caps protection, user management, importer. Giveaway, loyalty, queue, quotes, timers. It's weird there's not a settings for the timers. Oh. It's in the chat bot. I didn't have the chat bot open. The chat bot is the fucking best. There's actually a really great download thing beside it. Ooh, also another good game. Okay, mine's unclicked. Weird. Well, we'll see if it when it comes when it starts again, we'll see. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of anti-Semitism in the fucking in online games and shit. It's fucking weird. People gotta be so nasty. Yeah, well-established ones. Yeah.
You're welcome. Please send me money. I think I'm gonna be like one of the first larger streamers to talk about this, but there's been something that's been kind of going on under the radar, and this is what I was referring to with the drama that I was going to be kind of like.
We're gonna watch some crazy shit going down in the streaming world. People gathering information and dossiers about people to get them canceled, and it's wild. So we're gonna watch it as a group while I play some Darkest Dungeon. See if old Benny Boy is gonna get back to us. Ultram? I've never seen it. Sounds good. Well, let's listen to this this wild roller coaster.
Putting the lid on, and I was debating should I talk about this or should I not, because a part of me was if I talk about this I might end up giving more credence or more attention to the people who have done this,
but the people needs to know.
Time, I also feel like people deserve to know.
Hell yeah.
It seems like it's a very important topic for us to discuss, because sometimes I know everyone's very aware of the privileges that streamers have, and for sure we're incredibly lucky people, but there's a huge consequence to that, and that consequence is safety. I can't tell you how much you value your how much you realize your anonymity means something until you lose it. what I'm going to be talking about is that there is literally
That's fair.
a streamer.
Especially if
I'm
you
going to be
run in
talking about who
circles
they
with the
are
people who just
and
want to
what
like
they've been
harass
doing.
you.
But there is a streamer that has been collecting secret dossiers about people.
So
when I say
weird.
dossier, like I literally mean a dossier. Like they have folders. There's also a folder on me, but the two biggest folders, gigabyte wise,
Apparently
is
somebody
on
got
Bosch.
I don't know if
think
somebody got a
Doobie,
hold of
he's
these
not
folders or
technically-
not, but it
he's
kind
not
of
really
sounds
a
like they
streamer, He's
did.
just like a public figure in this world. And me, I'll be revealing who the streamer is. I'll be revealing all the details of the folders and stuff. I've got screenshots and shit. So there's some things in the
Which is
dossier that
scary
are
if that
mystery
got
to me.
out.
There's some things that have been revealed. I actually do not know what's in my folder, but I know a little bit of other people's. It's kind of
Thank you, Johnny, for
absolutely
the
insane.
for the
Anything
hydration.
that's, like, doxing related, I
mark it off
obviously
so-
am not going
so
to
we
be
know we
talking
got
about
it.
whatsoever. Just so you know. Basically, what these
Two
dossiers
hydrates. Oh my
are
god.
is
Okay,
like a
one's
collection
gonna be a tea.
of shit to give people. I don't know if I'll call them doxing. It's collections of screenshots to build basically a case
That's how
against someone to
fancy
get
we
them
are.
canceled. It's like nasty shit. It's just wild to me that like this streamer like went and got their mods to go
it's good
put
tea.
together this dossier. Like,
That would
for
be
them,
super
and They
weird.
were all contributing
God,
to, like,
3
these
hydrates?
folders. Like, it's
I'm gonna have
so
to pee in about
organized.
10 minutes.
Like, how do you get people to work that hard? I want to know what's in my folder because I feel like there might be things that like they reveal about
Oh,
me that
goddamn you.
even I don't know, and I kind of want to know more about myself.
I'll
'cause
keep doing it. I'll
sometimes
keep
I don't
drinking.
I feel like I don't know who I am. What if in the dossier it's like Eris is a
I'm gonna take that
lesbian?
one away from you
I'm like,
guys.
fuck, I kind of knew it. I'm kidding. I like boys too. I like anyone who's hot. But like, what if it just like reveals something totally wild? Eris is a monarchist. Eris is a white colonizer.
That's a good one. You know what? That's a good fucking meme. No, me and alcohol do not sit well. Oh, fuck. That's funny. You guys are funny as fuck. Okay. So that's one. And we're going to take that one away right away. Holy fuck. There. Yeah, no shit, eh? That's a good fucking point. You just want to watch me go to the bathroom. That's weird, okay? That feels a little intrusive, Mike. Okay? Wanting me to go pee like that? It's weird. So it feels weird, bruh. There, now it's 1,000. Fuck you guys. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if you'll hit again tonight. And never drink until you get the hydrate. Probably they're probably the smartest thing. And then you never have to hopefully pee. I guarantee I'll have to pee in 10 minutes for sure.
Apartheid crimes in South Africa for when she was -2 years old. Eris plans to live in a castle, and the castle probably costs
Living in a
$8
castle would be
million.
dope. That'd be
Like,
so
I don't
cool.
fucking know. I feel like it's gonna be revealed that I really like an all-white setup with my PC. Like, I'm getting a white PC, and I have like a white keyboard, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, of course she's from white apartheid." Okay, I'll check Discord. Oh my god, I just found out some stuff that's
I wish
in
I
my
had this
dossier.
level of like
God,
memery and
it's the
energy.
lesbian thing. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to talk about this. Can we start, please? Jeffrey Borson. I love teasing you guys. Like, you're so you need it, you know? Does that make me a sadist if I enjoy
yes.
torturing you guys?
100%.
Oh my god, am I abusing you guys right now? Is this abuse? But you guys kind of consented
You're
to it.
stone
It's
lighting
like,
us right now.
I feel like we're in a BDSM relationship. We love you, but stop the abuse. Okay, so the biggest things. Okay, so the biggest reveals is I'm gonna reveal who's in the dossier. Number 1. Okay. Number 2, I'm gonna reveal some of the content of some of the dossiers, like obviously like dependent on personal details. Number 3, yeah, revealing which streamer has done this. Because I don't think that that's something that anyone's talked about. And I'm going to talk about which streamer it is. And their mods
not everybody's
basically
seen it in
launched
chat,
like
no
this kind of
spoilies.
like revolt against them because they were probably feeling really manipulated and used. And so I'm going to probably reveal about why that's been going on, and I'm gonna actually interview one of the previous mods, and we're gonna get into the shit that's on me. Okay, you guys want to see the folder? Do you want to see it? So this is the folder of all of Twitch politics. Look how many enemies this person has. It's actually fucking psycho. Aiko has a folder. So anyone who has a folder, you know that it's not them.
I see in
so
the
if you're
C's,
trying to
not
figure
me.
out which streamer is the one that did this dossier, and these folders are each like gigabytes and gigabytes big.
That's how you know
They're
you make it.
huge. Crazy.
You find
okay,
yourself
so
in a,
Aiko has a folder.
in a
Anna
folder.
Var has a folder. Crazy, I know. Who would collect drama on Anna? Like, that's absolutely insane. I might have contributed to that one accidentally. Ask Vera. I think I've seen her stream once, and I know she's regularly on Twitter. Chaos is Mel. She's not a streamer, but she's a kind of infamous, famous Twitter person that gets called a
Damn, with that
Kanky.
many enemies,
Then
who needs
Chud
friends?
Logic. Chud Logics is really big. I have it on good account that Chud Logics is
Yeah,
large.
no him.
CTV, otherwise known as critically
No, it hasn't made it yet. He's not on the list.
thinking veteran.
Or he hasn't interacted with the person. I don't know if he has or not. So
Danabo. Now, this one, the Danabo one,
you don't
I
need to
find
keep.
fascinating,
That's nothing you need
right?
to keep for the
Danabo
future. Just
one I
throw
find
on the stream that day.
fascinating
You'll get him. Then.
Danabo has actually been incredibly kind to this streamer in the past. So it's kind of wild that the streamer would betray them like that. Like, kind of wild, right? Because Danabo's been incredibly nice to the streamer. Yeah, also, what dirt are you going to get on CTV? Like, that's going to hurt him. I don't even know. Chud Logic is really big. I have it on good account that Chud Logic is really large. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah,
No.
take a guess. Okay, so
Whoa.
then after we go through this, we're going to take a guess on which is
Ours
the largest.
making this a
okay,
CRT
then Dances
issue.
with a Wooz. I don't know who that is.
Unreal.
Demon Mama. Demon Mama has a
is
huge
what the
folder
conservatives
too.
have warned us
Destiny
about.
has a huge folder. Doobie, not a streamer, but kind of like known, a regular on panels and stuff, has a folder. And I have a folder, and apparently mine is
Told you,
huge.
Eris is a
okay,
queen.
then right below me, and as
You're
as
just
should
plebs
be, is Hassan
in
Piker.
her shadow.
Then Jamie, I don't know who Jamie is. I don't know who Kelly is. I don't know who Kentucky Fried Comrade is. Then Kevin Logan. Why is Kevin Logan there? What has Kevin done to anyone? Kevin's only been nice to the stream.
Let's see who else is on there. We got. I don't think she says them all. Christy Winters, Kurt, Neo, Patch, Prime K's, Rob Knorr, Rocket Lewinsky. Oh yeah, of course, buddy. Boom, 10%. Samantha Banana, Stardust, Synth.
It's totally wild. I don't know who Christy Winters is. Then there's Kurt. Now, Kurt's not a streamer, but Kurt is.
Oh, I think
kinda one of the
actually, now that I
behind
think
the
about it, she
scenes,
does
used to
go
be
through
a
it all.
producer for Prime K's. Was part of that Prime K scandal. You guys remember? Neo Morai. She is a streamer. She used to be a part of this person's community too. Prime
I
K
actually,
has
have
a
somewhat of
folder.
a-
Rob Knorr has a
work
folder.
relationship
What can
with,
one say
Neo
about
there.
Rob Knorr? I feel like half of these folders are fake just to get people guessing.
We
No,
chatted.
they're not. They're
Been
like
on
it's
a panel
totally
or two.
legit. Come here, I swear
there?
on my God, I swear on everything I hold true. Okay. Okay, and then Rocket. I don't know who Rocket is. Samantha Banana has a folder. I mean, God knows there's probably a lot there. Sorry, Samantha. I love you. Stardust has a
Ooh, a
large folder.
10,
Sid
critical,
has a
nice.
folder, otherwise known as Danny. Bosch has a folder, of course. And Zonia, one of the ex-members of this community, too. Let's take a guess. Guys,
a lot
which
of
out of
ex-community
this
members.
list, considering that the person's not in this list, which streamer do you think it is? Flowers, people think it's
Okay, for people that haven't seen, do you have a guess? Sonya is so nice. Have you seen this mic yet? No? Yes? I can't remember. Okay, so we got one guess. So I've seen just a little bit past. Okay, you've seen it. Okay. It is. Yes. Pars, you're correct. Yeah. 100%. So.
Professor Flower. You guys think it's Connor? Yeah, notice Connor's not here. Counterpoints is not here. People think it's Bad Bunny, Bad Empanada. Nope. Okay, guys.
They're all kinda
it's
good guesses, though.
NCC, otherwise known as No Comment Shit. I know, we all forgot about her, but she did not forget about us. She is still around after
God
all this
damn.
time. Yeah, I totally forgot about her. I'll be honest. I'm not trying to be a bitch. Like, I legit was not thinking until her mods basically revolted recently.
How
They all
crazy
kinda
is that?
came out
That is a
against her.
whole next
And I
level
got treated
of
really
not
shitty
touching
by her
grass.
mods. Like, this is just so you guys know. This is the woman that
Yeah.
literally made death threats for me live on stream, and Twitch just like gave 0 fucks. Well, what do you know? The woman who gave me like death threats live on stream has made a dossier about people and is collecting information about people.
Jesus.
Who knows what she's gonna do with this information? So many people have been targeted by NCC, particularly women. Kind of strange. If it's NCC, why is there no folder on Dylan Burns? Yo, that's so true. That's sketchy. That's actually a really good point. Why is there no folder on Dylan Burns?
This
Maybe
is
Dylan
where-
gets his own drive, separate hard drive for sure. Okay, so what she's been doing is she's been sending out her mods to go collect all this information. They have like these shared files and everyone contributes to it. And when you hear the mods talk about their experience like working for her, she sounds like
scout.
it's kind of scary. It sounds like she's like running like this kind of like weird psyops thing where she thinks she's like doing like she treats Twitch politics like it's Game of Thrones and it's like the CIA. She's gotta like
Jesus.
take down all her enemies. It's like it must be really stressful.
No shit,
Dylan
it must
has
be
his
really
own section
stressful.
in the Google
Legit.
Drive. It's like a whole other section.
You'd be
Because
so
he has
paranoid.
multiple
Oh my
folders
God.
within his section. That's why she really hates Dylan. So what she does is she like within her community. And her community is often filled with like these very sweet, kind people. Like I don't fault anyone who's in that. And so she'll like cultivate this weird, like this culture of fear where like all these people are like enemies. Aiko is the enemy. Aiko is trying to take us down, chat. We've got to do something. It's like the most terminally online thing I've ever seen in my life. Guys, this is what happens when you don't touch grass. Okay, this is warning. Do you think this is what people accuse DG of being? This is like what people think
That's
DGG
like
is. Like I'm
DGG
telling you,
on
this like this
steroids.
is actually so like all these mods, they're all being pressured to put together this dossier. And you're probably wondering like why are these mods doing this shit? Yeah, no Bad Bunny and no Mike from Redacted. Interesting, right? Anyways, so what she'll do is she'll create like this
No.
culture of fear within her mod team and within
I would argue, as much as you don't need evidence to cancel CTV, you probably the same kind of thing to some degrees. Mike less so.
her
Probably
like inner
Bad Bunny
circle
quite a
in her
bit.
community, where she'll tell each and every single one of them that all these people are the enemies and they're trying to take us down and they hate her because of various reasons. Maybe because she's trans or because she's a woman or because she has blue hair or because she like likes cats. I don't know. Like she'll like really create that culture. And she's very like, I'd make it sound really ridiculous, but she's kind of good at what she does, right? NCC stands for no comment check. By the way, just want to put this out there. This is not licensed at all to go like attack her or
True.
anything like this. Please do not go attack her or anything. I just hope Twitch does something.
What Eris
about
said.
it. That's all. Because like, she literally gave me
100%.
death threats live on stream and I don't fucking forget that shit either. Okay, well, I'll be honest, I totally did forget. But now I remember. But yeah, she's actually rebranded. She has now 2 channels and her rebrand is called,
Fuck,
there
this
are
spider's
special
super
folders.
elusive.
There's special like large sections. So Peter Coffin has a section, Riley Grace, RGR, Xanderthal, Destiny, and Dylan Burns, and Vosh. And it's called Clan Ops. It's literally the title's Clan Ops. Like, God, this takes so much effort. Why don't you put this much effort into like solving world hunger or something?
No shit,
Like,
one
this is
week,
wild.
all solved.
I don't even know what to say. No, I can't get my mods to do this much work in any facet. What are her politics? I think she's like intersectional, socialist. I don't know. Her politics kind of change based on she's talking to. But yeah, it's totally wild. I didn't know any better. I would think your stock is clickbaiting. I don't clickbait, okay? I always give you the goods. Can we get some review on NCC? I know almost nothing other than Destiny's brought it
Oh,
up
yeah?
a few times. Yeah, I'll show you guys hers. So. By the way, I'm asking you,
This guy
please,
said it has to come
please
to,
do not go harass her or like
come
do
to that?
anything. Don't go like hate watch her. Like you're just gonna give her what she wants. Please do not do that. Yeah, this is her. But yeah, so a bunch of mods did like this kind of like stream that's gone really under the radar. It was done like early in the morning. Very few people got a chance to see this, so I'm gonna show you guys the stream, like just like a clip from the stream.
The next one's a battle.
Discord, Twitch,
Really?
Twitter, YouTube, right?
Hey,
And
thanks for the host.
So this is
this is
Zonia.
just a
She's one of the
close-up
people that has
example.
the
We've got
folders.
Destiny, Dylan Burns, Peter Coffin,
Folder just got
RGR,
big.
Vosh, Xander Hall. And this is the full directory. This is the fucking. This is all the
Holy
people that
shit.
she was collecting dirt on. And
Damn.
Oh my
You
gosh,
know,
Aldo is there too. Why
Neil
Aldo?
Morai
Oh,
isn't here
Chug.
because
Oh,
Neil
Aiko.
Morai was, like,
Aiko.
kind of a later
Prime
thing,
Kai.
but, Clan Ops was
I
a
wish
part
I
of
was
the-
on this list.
Yeah, so that is I
It'd be
think
definitely surreal seeing a folder with your name on it and being unable to click it. Man, that's a real fuck. That would be an ominous feeling.
And now, the darkness
I just want to click it so bad. I want to know what they think is so bad about me. Okay, apparently I won't heal that person. That's fine. Because it's funny too. Like you would think that if you, if it was so bad that somebody else could cancel you in the future for it, you would have gotten canceled originally. No, because your audience, like I guess unless your audience is like all super filled with like yes people. Because I even think still like you'd have a couple of those dissenters that would send shit out. So.
Someone named Academic Answers.
But I guess there's like Discord links and shit too.
I'm not 100% that's what their name
I would
is.
almost guarantee it.
I'm just saying they because I don't know
Which
what
is
their
like,
gender is. So like
that's
I'm
the
just
other
gonna
crazy
go
thing. Is like like holy fuck. Just so ready to destroy everybody's life. It's unreal.
neutral. I guess like they're remaining trying to remain
he's
anonymous.
gone.
Or maybe is that Neko Girl? Okay, that's Neko Girl. Okay, and Neko Girl is she. So one of like the mods. And Neko Girl was kind of like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like she was kind of mean to me when NCC came after me. Like she did some things I thought were kind of shitty, but I also now understand
why the fuck
that
is it his turn again?
NCC was like probably really pushing this propaganda like down her, and like I mean you've
they
got
get
to
to go
be like a total
twice?
robot to reject that if
stupid.
that's like your group of friends and stuff. She was like really culturing, like when she would go through like each and every single one of these people, she'd have like these kind of seasons of drama with them, right? That's what I'll call them, like
Nice,
a season.
destroy.
And during that season, that person was the enemy. And
On today's season of Critical Canadian, we're
I
gonna
don't
find
mean,
out
like,
who the
like drama
enemy
enemy.
is. This next episode of Total Drama Island. Honestly, swear to God, what it feels like.
I mean, like, this person's dangerous. Like, we need to remove this person. So, unfortunately, a lot of those people and a lot of those mods, like, ended up being susceptible to it. Do have
Thank
the
you,
contents of
Eris'
the
chat.
folders,
That
which
was
is
a wall
I have the
moment.
contents of some of the folders, yeah. So, I'll give you an example of some of the content in the folders. There. This
Oh my God,
is the
look at all
Vosh
Discord.
folder.
There's just,
Obviously,
like, a bunch of
there's no
Discords.
doxing info in here or anything. This is
Damn.
it's like catalogs of screenshots of drama. It's super blurry, so you can't really like see details. I would never like, if anything was gonna hurt Vosh, I would never ever reveal that shit because Vosh has been incredibly kind to me, and I mean that's just shitty. But it's like videos, clips, things that he could get canceled with. But yeah, this is just like one screenshot. Like there's so much, there's pages of this shit. There's like collection of clips of dangerous things they've said, or like it just constantly trying to get any kind of drama on someone. And immediately when
There we
someone
go.
makes
Perfect.
an enemy, like say someone like has a
Turn
bad
down,
experience
there we go,
with
we
Vosh,
completed
right?
the quest.
She'll send like her mods to go try to gather like info. And I wonder if anyone in this chat has been like has like had someone come to them trying to get like any screenshots or any information. It just shows that like holy fuck, don't trust people on the internet, man.
Yeah,
Can
no
you zoom
shit.
in a little so I could see the file names? I think this one says apparently you can't destroy a culture. And it's just like what apparently Vosh is
based.
cute.
Round of who will win. Nice. It's a good little break segment. Okay, so we got who will win. It's a card game. We're gonna pit two people, okay, two actors against each other in a fictional kind of activity. Could be skiing, could be hiking, could be, you know, maybe they're gardening, maybe two people are, you know, they're gonna cook. And you guys get to argue about who do you think will win that fictional thing. So it's a lot of fun. We had a good time with it last time. I couldn't remember who fucking Babe Ruth was, and that was super awkward and make me look like a big dummy. So that's why we keep him. Humbles me. Reminds me that I don't know everything. All right, we have today Jacques Cousteau, French oceanographer. The quote that they have for him: "Mankind has probably done more damage to the Earth in the 20th century than in all previous human history." True, I'd probably agree with that too. Versus, okay, I have no clue who that is. Okay, that was a better one. Well, I keep it with generally ones we know. King Kong, fictional movie giant gorilla, and the quote they have for him is "ooh ah, ooh ah ah, bang bang, walla walla bang bang." Direct quote. I didn't butcher it at all. So, nor did I add to it. That is 100% the quote they have. And they are going to be, I feel like it's going to be really awkward because King Kong is like fucking huge. But today, they will be doing fitting considering they have Jacques Cousteau as a French oceanographer, a swim race. King Kong versus old JC, and not Jesus Christ for you religious people. In a swim race. Who do we think's winning? I think it's King Kong because he's huge. Okay? He is massive. He's not swimming, he's just gonna walk. So even if you're gonna do like a swim around the whole world or something, or whether it's in like a medium-sized lake, King Kong's always gonna win. Always. No contest, hands down. Can I, oh, there we go. King Kong versus swim race. We got JC. We got King. Oh, I don't want to vote in polls using their channel points. Okay, there we go. Oh, but that's... Oh, okay. Duration. We'll do 5 minutes. Start poll. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Did I have to... Can I edit it? Hang on. Nope. Okay, well, let's see. We've never done one of these before. Doing King. There we go. I get the vote in. I get the first one in.
I don't know why she hates Vosh so much. It's kind of wild because I thought she was like originally from Vosh's community. But maybe that's why she hates him so much, because she had a parasocial thing. And she also used to like stand be obsessed with Demon Mama, and then Demon Mama was like,
Beast
I'm not
Slayer.
defending the shit that
Nice.
you do. And Demon Mama had enough of her. So then Demon Mama got a folder too. Is NCC the person called?
That's just it. He hasn't interacted yet.
Saying that Dylan was transphobic because he didn't use they. Because he did use they, that's why. So what happened was Dylan Burns referred to Demon Mama using they during a debate. Now, some trans people, particularly some trans women, do not being called they because they often feel, I had to say they there, but they often feel like it's a way to kind of get around gendering them correctly.
No. Do I have a folder? No. No, not even remotely. I don't think I've ever interacted with her. Not at least to my knowledge. Not yet. We haven't made it that far yet. In just our streaming career. But. Well, you don't know. I might have accidentally not liked a comment. Liked somebody else's comment and not her comment. I bet you that would get you a fucking folder. Like, oh. You, odd. You agree with the other person, but not me. Oh. Oh. Okay, well. Into the fucking folder you go. Oh, original's fine. She leaves no gun. Well, shit, now I'm really confused. Now I'm borderline scared at this point. Shit, maybe we are on a list. Hang on, where does he, first 2 slots? Okay, well then you're no good. You get to come. But they're all magic people. Okay, hang on.
It feels kind of like a microaggression or something. I don't know if that's the right word, right? The thing is, Demon Mama and Dylan have a...
Why you gotta be joking about that? That's not funny. That's scary. Could you imagine? I go get a new shirt and she's like, oh shit, somebody's in there. That would actually, you know what? That is actually super terrifying. Reading stories of they're like, oh, they didn't know they were living up in the attic for a year and a half. It's like, oh my god, what? That is actually a super scary thought.
A really good report, and Demon Mama is totally chill with Dylan
Considering I never
calling
go
her
in my
they,
attic.
but it didn't matter because no common chick wanted to create drama and nothing. But yeah, and she's also made so many videos about me. It's just wild. At some point, when you have so many enemies, don't...
I enjoy reacting to people's stuff. I don't know if I'd ever go and make a video addressing drama about a specific person. That seems super weird. If you want to engage in it, go ahead. But that's super... That rubs me the wrong way. Okay, we got a little bit of money. Let's take 2 antivenoms. Let's actually take two, And a bit more food. Let's try to make it through this one.
Don't you like just wonder, like, you look at like this list, don't you? And a lot of these people don't like one another. Like Hassan doesn't like Destiny. Like, you know, I don't get along with Anna. Aiko doesn't get along with Irrelevant. Like, a lot of these people don't, like, they have their own shit, but they all unite in having shit with you. At some point, do you not just like look in the mirror?
Are we the
and
bad?
think the problem might be me? You probably have
No,
to
that
fix
takes
things.
introspection,
If
Eris.
enough
Come on.
people close their nose at you, you probably need a shower. Honestly, this is shit that Anna wouldn't do. I don't think Anna's crazy enough to do this shit. Like, this is wild. Like, I just don't understand that shit at all. When you
Almost stepped
hear
on that
like
trap.
what the mods experienced, I'm telling you, it's like speaking to like a war veteran. Okay, I've literally interviewed war veterans from 1948. I've interviewed like Jordanian war veterans. I'm telling you, when you talk to these mods, it's like similar. It shouldn't be, but it's like they're like legit
Jesus.
traumatized. Like, the experience being under like this woman's thumb was fucking terrifying.
Why
And
did you
I kind of want to
continue
do like
to
a
do it,
whole
though?
investigation on it because I feel like there's a really good story there. It's just crazy the
But I guess it goes no
that-
difference. Like, if everybody's got an abusive boss, why isn't everybody band together and like leave or unionize or whatever? It just doesn't always work that way. It's hard to get people to realize there is like strength in numbers when it comes to like abusive like employment risk, things like that. So that sucks. My heart goes out to them when oh, what the fuck, guys? Nobody else voted. King won with 100%. My vote. Suck it. I'm the best.
It online, and how you end up like, especially like, I don't know if it's Twitch or something, but it attracts like these like narcissist type people, and they
True.
just like love having
No, it's
power
okay.
within their world and being
Hey,
worshipped.
it was fun. I
know
enjoyed
something
it.
that she still does.
It was tense.
is
Did you
she
win?
will make alt accounts.
Or was it a
You're probably
GG,
wondering,
but
how
I
did
hate
these
you
mods,
kind of situation?
Like, these mods are like sweet, kind people. They're usually people that are just looking for friends in a nice community.
No,
like, how did they believe her bullshit, right?
It was a
'Cause you're probably
GG, but I'm
sitting here
super
thinking,
jealous
like, this
that
is
you
so
won.
dumb. Anyone who asked you to do this, you would never do this. Which she would do. She had so much time on her hands.
Rip.
That she would make these accounts, that she would make fake
My
accounts,
heart goes out to you.
and like harass
You did
those
your
mods
teammates well, though.
on behalf of these people. So she literally created fake enemies that they had to battle. This way, they were super loyal to her because she was the only one that was nice to them. Like, this woman's
gotta-
kind of scary.
Gotta battle
A
this
website
other
for having
streamer.
her
It's like
face in front of
Pokemon.
people for hours on end, and
Mod
she
member,
tries
I
to
choose
fix it, and I
you.
wonder why. Yeah, this is why you guys can trust me, okay? Because I'm a VTuber. I was the monster supposedly trolling her community. She was pretending to be. Yeah, like, so she would create, like, basically all these, like, false flag operations. Totally wild.
Jesus. Who
Absolutely
has
wild.
this much
Anyways,
time?
I'll put back on this video.
The Velvet Irene server.
I'll
That
send her dirt.
Kevin
got
Logan.
moved.
Hassan.
because it was like-
Man,
What?
imagine
So that's
having that
Neko
much
Girl,
free time
one
in a
of the
day.
ex mods that has
People
started
over
revealing
it,
this shit.
shared
Now,
Be nice.
Neko Girl participated in harassment of me, right? So I just want to like say that. So I did not have a positive opinion about Neko Girl, but now that like I look back, first of all, I admire her for like, you know, being one of the people to kind of come out and go against the
Why they're
grain
all
and
stressed
call
out?
the
They're doing
shit
really
out.
well.
I think that it takes bravery. And number two is she probably was just under so much like, you know, weird emotional manipulation. Like, she's getting like messages from people and like screenshots, which are all like fake accounts done by NCC.
Jesus.
NCC's name is Irene, so I might use that name interchangeably. It's kind of wild, like, that she's gonna. You almost can't blame her for starting to feel like, you know, to start by NCC's bullshit and participate in her schemes. Like, she probably believed all these lies. Who knows what NCC was doing?
Imagine being able to craft a legit fucking narrative like that to get your mods to do things. Holy fuck, that is a whole nother fucking level. Damn. Damn, you're weaving like this shit all that is some fucking ops level shit right there. Truly terrifying, really. Holy shit, that's crazy.
Doobie. That's not surprising.
I agree,
Honestly,
it's not surprising
Doobie
to
deserves to be on that list.
True. Yeah, I mean, like,
So
Okay, so I kind of want to invite two of previous members of her community on to kind of discuss it. Before then, I'm going to talk about some of the things. Do you guys want to know what was in my folder? So
Yes.
this is a summary of what's in the folder, okay? Number one, vague statements implying racism. I'm guessing they're really, really dumb things. Like, you shouldn't call anything decolonization to get away with genocide. I don't know. Something that, like, terminally online, extreme Twitter people who think they're leftists say. Get mad at me about. Okay, out of context stuff on the Israel-Palestine conflict. Was someone actually... Okay, do you guys know there was a tweet I made? There was a tweet I made about Ben Shapiro, and someone edited the tweet where it's like I quoted Ben Shapiro saying Ben Shapiro base, and it was him giving his review on Dune, like Dune the movie. It was in politics, and someone edited it out, the message, instead to say, you know that awful quote that Ben Shapiro said about like Jews build, Arabs destroy, like something like that. It was like one of those nasty racist quotes he said.
And had it on
even
top of
he's
that
backed
one.
away from. And I would
Jesus.
never ever approve of a message like that. And anyone who watches my streams knows that I value and I respect Arab culture, so, and Arabic history. So it was like totally wild. So they said that like I was saying that was
Oh,
based. So
based. Kitchen knives are cool. Having a nice set is like really important if you want to cook nicely.
I wonder if like.
And
kinda
yeah, this shit
similar
is
stuff-
fucking wild. I don't know if you've been listening, Mike, but holy fuck. Like, this is some next level. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this shit is insane. Holy fuck.
was in there. So apparently it was a lot of things that meant to suggest that I'm a
Think of how much better you could make your life by putting in all this effort for like good things, right? Like maybe exercising, learning a skill, having a hobby, going and seeing people, right? Holy shit. Like the amount of dedication and will, you could do anything. Literally anything. Like you want to learn piano within a year, you could probably do it. Honestly, you have like obviously the dedication for things. Not really. Listen, all I'm doing is I'm just sipping my tea. Okay, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay. No, shit, it isn't normal. Not at all. 100%. That's you need to go touch grass.
a Zionist, not anti-Semitic at all or anything, right?
You surround
And
yourself with
B,
grass. There
and
needs to
I'm
be
pleased
grass,
to see
floor to ceiling.
Palestinians die. Like, what the fuck? Like, literally, the first 5 months of my stream was dedicated to trying to avoid that. So, anyways, the reason for the folders were so large was because there were a lot of video clips and probably thousands of screenshots. Guesses about her using they as a pronoun. So, I don't talk about my pronouns a lot, but my pronouns are she, they. And I don't talk about my pronouns a lot because on average people usually, I'm lucky that, you know, like people, I'm not trans, so people often gender me correctly. But I'm also cool with they because I'm not particularly connected to she at all. So it's just not that big of a deal to me. It's totally
Plus,
not new.
I'm sorry, grammatically, it's gonna happen. There are times grammatically where using they sounds more grammatically correct for the way you speak, and it's just gonna happen. But the issue is everybody always immediately puts maliciousness on anything that goes on social media. And arguably, you're feeding exactly what to like. It's like social media wants. It wants you to get upset, wants you to get angry, right? So you keep clicking, so you keep using. And you got to learn not to assign such maliciousness to shit. It'll help you a lot. You'll feel loads better. Yeah, I would argue it's a cycle that breeds around, though. Aw, I tweet on Twitter. Although my Twitter is pretty tame. I'm a good tweeter. I only shitpost a little bit.
But apparently they're like guessing on why I was calling myself they and all
True,
this stuff.
you
It's
do.
probably
You
some
actually
weird
tweet about
gatekeeping
hockey quite a bit.
bullshit. And then guesses on whether or not I'm a radical feminist
What if I hire
and
the part?
that I'm
Oh,
a
I didn't want me to
political
do it for him.
lesbian.
Okay.
What the fuck? I told you she was gonna reveal shit about me that I didn't even know. Guys,
True. That is true. I won't be in the big leagues. And I'm okay with that. I'm pretty resolved to that. But you know, I don't know if she actually is.
I'm a political.
No. Like from the island of Lesbos? Lesbos? Yeah, take my bite.
Like a lesbian. I gotta come out. I gotta tell you
Wait,
guys the
really?
truth. I just feel like all penises are symbols of rape, okay? All penises except penises on women because I'm not transphobic, okay? I just wanted to talk to you guys that, like, some people, you think some people are lesbians because they just think women and boobs are really hot? You think I just care about boobs? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
It's
who doesn't
really
care about
nice when
boobs?
someone has this, like, really
Boobs are great.
round boobs that you just kind of want to put your hands on and just feel. Yeah,
shit,
that's
they
not
are
really.
too.
That's not what I like about women. When I see Amaranth, I don't just look at her boobs. I look at her curves and I'm like, wow, I just want to run my, That's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, what about the politics of this matter?
To this day, the funniest thing about the Amara stuff and the hot tub streamers is when they were wearing the pigeon masks and smacking their head against the microphone. That shit, by far, is the funniest thing I have ever seen in my life. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. What are we all knowing about? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is actually pretty crazy.
Maintain the offensive.
If I put a pigeon mask on, smack it against the fucking microphone. Will you guys pay me to do that? It fucking sounds tempting, I'll tell you what. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, farts and feelers are so fucking weird. Oh, for sure. You know what's actually like, I don't know if it's funny. I don't know if it's sad. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. I almost guarantee if I had a YouTube channel exclusively just doing that, wearing different masks and like smacking my face against a microphone, I almost guarantee you could get 1 million subs at some point. People enjoy weird. It is the way of the internet. And it's just the weirder you are, the more clicks, the more viewership you get. We like oddities. I still not gonna take the fucking healing. God damn it.
I am politically pro-boobage. Politically speaking,
Based.
I really like large butts. And politically speaking,
Cannot
I like
lie.
penises too. I'm just
Oh.
letting you guys know. I just wanted to be totally honest that my sexuality is political. As we political lesbians say, all men are a part of the oppressive patriarchal hierarchy, and no form of sex is consensual with a man. I don't know if you heard that. It's all very fucked
Oh,
up.
I've never
So
heard that
your
argument
only
before.
resort, if you want to avoid non-consensual sex, is to only have sex with women. So yeah, I'm a political lesbian.
Eris
I only
is-
take
Eris
trans
is
women and cis
fantastic.
women for political reasons, and I just don't want you guys to cancel me. I was just worried what you guys would think.
That's the thing is like, I wish I could word things a little bit better.
But the battle may yet be won.
Oh shit, he's having a heart attack. Oh god. Oh my god.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
No, what are you doing? Oh no. Oh.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of
Oh. Oh no. Absolutely excellent trolling.
injury and despondence set the stage for
Oh
heroism
my god, get out of there.
or cowardice.
Oh, and dead. Okay, well that's 2 gone. I mean, that sucks.
A setback,
Think.
but not the end of
Because the world, it's not 1978 anymore. The world is just not welcoming political lesbians anymore. No one's burning their bras in the street. No one's talking about how all sex is rape. It's a hard life, and I feel like I'm the only
Yeah,
one.
hashtag
and the
free the
worst part is
nipple.
when I say I'm a political lesbian, people always think I'm a TERF, and I'm like, no. I take also trans women. Like, seriously? When I'm attracted to someone, it's because it's what's politically expendable. And that is why I'm not attracted to anything that is problematic at all. I definitely don't feel any shame when I close my porn. No shame. Who would feel shame after that? Because I only watch the most politically appropriate porn, which is no porn. Anyways, continue. So now
Pictures
that I'm
no
out as a
porn.
political lesbian, people seem to think that the folders in the screenshots
fuck.
were the only ones, but it's actually the only ones from the material on.
See, but this is what I mean too, though, a little bit. The VTubing, the little bit of like the anonymity, it doesn't feel like people are staring at you as directly. So you do feel I would feel like you'd be able to say a little bit more because people aren't directly seeing you. Like Chud, I don't know if anybody's really seen Chud Logic without his little avatar. I'm sure there's been a few streamers, but if he's never really posted it out where it makes sense. Well, yeah, it's politically viable, so it's the best.
Twitch. Apparently there's much more. The way it was organized was that there was a Twitch folder, a YouTube folder, a Twitter folder, and a Discord folder. What the fuck? Okay, so that makes sense. So I love how there's like an organization system. Like this is like, I need these people to organize like my computer. Okay, and then each of these has like sections. So multiple people had multiple folders depending on where the dirt came from. Quote unquote dirt. Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, or Discord. A lot was Twitter too. About 100. She has folders on 174 people.
Oh my god.
Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Apparently Gammy, I think she's a regular on Twitter, had the largest folder. So multiple people had multiple folders. And a lot was Twitter too. So apparently like she's tracking like all the tweets. So there are 174
Oh my
folders
god,
in
I
total
bet you any money every time Gammy tweeted, just write it right into the fucking folder. Don't care what she said, just write in the folder. Oh fuck. That's funny.
Like apparently Vosh's is the most disorganized because it hadn't been properly documented and all content looked through yet. Wait, so they're all so organized that they've been properly documented that this person ends up bringing up Vosh as an example of like, this is one of the rare ones that has not been organized. Just like, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so I'm going to talk to one of the witnesses to get kind of some more info.
Well, I still can't believe it's been determined algorithmically that you're a political lesbian.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I'm kind of glad that she revealed something so personal about me because I've been really confused about why I like boobs so much, and I thought that it had like some weird, I don't know, I thought there were like some weird reasons, and I'm kind of relieved it's for politically correct reasons, you know?
Yeah, like, you know, it's an acceptable reason.
Yeah, no, exactly.
No, this was interesting. Because I went to do my movie stream because I haven't streamed in forever. So I spent a good like 3 hours helping Neko Girl set up OBS and everything. And she was incredibly nervous doing this.
I can imagine. It's so hard to come against, to be the whistleblower on your own community, you know?
When I first talked to her and Academic Anarchist, who goes by
Littlefinger11 in Eris's chat. White people are expert mimics. That's our trait. Oh, sad but true. Jesus.
Zeezer.
I've always found it curious too when you have big chats like this and people are just it a little yikesy for sure. Well, it's heavily implying that white people are like cultural appropriators, which I mean to some degree. It's probably not even. White people didn't really copy, more destroyed throughout history, but even then, I mean, white. Yeah, well, that's the issue too, right? It's like you only. There's lots of histories of many different people destroying many different cultures, right? It's just a lot of our problems are, based around a lot of the shit that happened, especially in Canada, obviously with the colonization. So it does get singled out, but it wasn't like, and that's the other thing too. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure the Portuguese had like a huge hand in starting like chattel slavery. Right, like a lot of different countries have done a lot of different terrible things. And it wasn't like it was all peace and rainbows before people came over to the New World, right? Like there was obviously you had like First Nations tribes fighting with each other, right? Like war is who we are, fighting is kind of what we do. So stop, okay? I'm trying to get on a folder.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
not helping,
and
okay?
it's okay. But
At least I'm getting a folder over
talking
white
to,
people. Nobody's gonna care, right?
talking to both of them,
Secret rooms. Ooh.
it was I used to talk to Neko Girl a lot.
Oh, the
when
first
I was
room was a
in the
battle?
community. And then she like
Oh my god.
like we did the whole interview, right? Me and you. And then apparently, I was persona non grata. Which is fucking
Only five.
Yeah, so just to
Interesting.
be clear to my audience, like, if they don't know what happened,
Slice.
is when I was going through being harassed by NCC, you messaged me on Twitter, and you supported me, and then we became friends.
yeah, I
And
message you
yeah.
every morning,
Yeah, and
asking
then
you how you're doing.
yeah, and you were like super sweet, and I noticed that you had a GoFundMe where you were raising money because you're trans and you were raising money for your transition. So I was like, why don't we just do a fundraising stream and in an interview?
Faced
And
Eris.
so we interviewed you, and then I interviewed you. I don't know what I'm talking about myself. For real. And
Doobie was behind me with the gun.
oh yeah, and so I interviewed you, and like and you got some money for your transition, and it was like a really nice time.
Nice.
And somehow she took issue with that. She took issue. I don't know how another trans woman took issue with you raising money for your transition. Like, she should have just been like, "You go, girl."
No,
It
that's
was-
not.
like-
That's not.
It was wild.
That's not. There's already the mentality of like needing probably to be a little bit of the center of attention, the center of things, the mastermind. And if she didn't receive the same kind of help when she was going through things, 100% there'd be like a spark of jealousy there for sure.
The weird thing is that the first thing that apparently came out was that I to her community, the first things that she said was that I was actually like part of the cabal. Like I was working with you, Dylan, Samantha, and Doobie to like turn all of Twitch into like a Nazi zone.
Good lord.
And-
Why am I always a part of this cabal? Like, why can't it be one of the other 170 people on her list?
I don't know, Habibi, you tell me.
I don't know. You could take some guesses. Anyways, continue.
Anyways, so I became, which is like this is like one of like her like signature traits, right? Is that she'll take somebody who's like POC and then she'll just whitewash the fuck out of them.
Jesus.
Okay.
Like when I became a streamer again and was actually going on panels and doing all the shit that she wished that she could do, because she wanted to be on panels, she wanted to talk to like professors, she wanted to do stuff. Instead she sat around and sucked at a PS1 game and made a 10 video series on you,
Good lord.
which is a
Wait.
career move that you can make.
Wait, she did a 10 video series on me?
Yeah, it's called Exiting the VTuber Castle,
Oh,
where
that.
you
I
entirely
didn't realize it
where,
was 10 videos. Holy
yeah,
shit.
it's like it's
Oh my
entire
God.
Exiting the
misinterpretation.
VTuber castle.
Yeah, imagine
She really
fucking,
hated me being a VTuber. Like, she kept saying that when she gave me the death threats on stream, she kept saying that she wanted to come destroy my VTube equipment. I was
you
like,
wanna,
please, not the VTube equipment.
you want to see something fucked up too? Because you know how she has a very particular way that she talks, right?
Yeah.
you can leave me.
So
You can do whatever you want to me, just not the equipment. It's
in
super
talking to
expensive,
Neko Girl,
please.
she let me know that. Well, she has this weird obsession because she's a fucking weeb. I'm
Okay.
a weeb too. Like that. Like
Weeb
it's
2.0.
I'm not doxing myself. I always make it clear that I live in Singapore. Like Taze knows,
Hey.
Samantha knows.
You laugh, Mike, but you know for sure if somebody broke into your house and was like, I'm going to rough you up, you'd be like, fine, please, for the love of God, don't break my headphones. I know you're a man all about his headphones. Okay? So my VTuber equipment. You're basically like taking somebody's clothes at that point, right? Yeah, exactly.
Strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the
I feel like if you took somebody's VTubing equipment, it'd be like exactly like taking their clothes. You're taking who that person is.
my failings.
This is he. Oh, he's probably still in there praying away, isn't he? Oh no, it's open. Oh, why aren't you in here? What do you like to do? Oh, you like to piece from. Okay. Yeah, I'd be super pissed too. Okay. I don't want to play this while I'm gone though. God damn it. Now I have to pee. Told you. Wasn't quite 10 minutes. Okay, we'll be right back. But I don't want to miss any of those. Should turn my webcam back on. Okay, we're good. Okay.
I talk about it all the time with Connor. It's based. And like the thing is that like when all of this stuff first came up, when Neko Girl first talked to me, she was like like in the back of my mind, I knew that there wasn't like that like this wasn't the person that I was talking to because me and her used to talk to a lot. But she was like so conditioned to think that I was like this enemy that like
Yeah, I
wasn't
remember
out
you
doing
being very
things.
hurt by it.
Yeah, and like I was playing games or talking with Tom stream, and she was doing like a big ass cancellation stream of me.
Jesus.
And then Neko messaged me and she said Irene was right about you.
So I'm sure you felt so betrayed by Neko Girl, in that moment. That probably was super shitty. I only had a negative impression of Neko Girl because I never knew her before Irene, right? Just to my audience, Irene is NCC, so if you're
okay.
confused about it, that's her name. And it's not doxing, she talks about her name all the time. So.
Yeah, she in fact talks about everybody's name. She
Jesus.
Yeah, she talked about your name, which your name is private, right? And that
my
bothered
name
me.
is private
My name's on my
and-
GoFundMe, so
Okay.
it's like semi-public. But she always like she'll like when talking about Demon Mama, she'll be like, "Come on, Emily," and it's like, okay,
That's
like
weird.
A, that's cringe, and like B, like there's VODs of this person telling you to fuck off and leave them alone, and you're gonna sit there
That's
and act
gross.
like you're just like doing like you just had fucking brunch with them.
Yeah.
Especially
that's
using
actually-
first name. Yeah, that's super
really
weird.
wild. I remember
Yeah.
she used to have this weird parasocial thing with Demon Mama, and like Demon Mama was really creeped out by it. That's totally why.
I don't have a body pillow collection. I am the body pillow.
I'm actually thinking of launching my own body pillow collection. You know, to send me money for your pre-orders.
I
Fuck
made
yeah.
you the I made you the Hassan one. Anyways, check this out. Around that time,
Mike's like, "Where's the link? Where's the link for the body pillows?"
this account came up.
Oh my God, somebody look at
Now,
the chat. Somebody get
her
the link.
mods were courteous enough to
I know.
release a bunch of the alt accounts that she has. So this is
So this
a
is one of her
vocal.
alt accounts?
This is a Vocaloid VTuber that has like it's like a negative viewer Andy,
Another one falls.
What the
but
fuck?
it's legitimately
Didn't she just
it's
rebrand
legitimately
to like
fucking
she's now streaming on Twitch under a new name?
yeah. She's
What's the new name?
Oracle of Maya, which is from the
Oracle
game
of Maya.
Persona 2, like her entire life is. Which is it's honestly, if you've ever played the game, you don't really want to name yourself that.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Okay.
No, but no,
probably
all of her
Steven
mods,
or-
like talking to, there's only 2 that are left,
Chris
right?
Anthony or something. For sure.
But talking to all of the mods that have left, the one thing is that
Maybe Matthew.
Yo, that VTuber is creepy as fuck.
yeah, it's legitimately like it's
What the
like
fuck?
I had an anxiety attack watching it, and I rarely get one because like me, you, and Doobie have watched
What's
shit
going
about
on
like
with the?
fucking murder like documentaries, and me and Doobie have just been like, yeah, and you've been like, guys.
Yo, what's
Oh
going
my
on?
god,
with
what
the
the
eyes? It's so scary.
fuck? The eyes are so weird.
She also runs the Twitch politics.
You guys
with
see
an
if I
X
zoom in
account.
that close?
Danabo, if you're watching this, I want 1,000 people to know that you tried to claim that it was you, and then said that it actually wasn't, and that you just wanted people to leave Irene fucking alone.
Okay, that reminds me.
Fucking
of-
Chris Crocker style motherfucker.
okay, that reminds me of something with Danabo.
Guys are all.
Danabo
Guys are
often works for.
crazy.
If you guys don't know who Danabo is, he's one of the kind of behind the scenes people. And he defended He defended Irene like a lot, NCC a lot. And I remember I was particularly upset when he defended her
Okay.
after she gave me death threats, and I really was like, dude, come on, right? But he
Oh, no,
she has
we're
a
not gonna make
folder
this
on
one.
him too. Like we
Yeah.
saw it on the list. How does he know about this? Like that's kind of like
I don't
a
know.
huge betrayal.
He was in.
Stick
he was
your
in
neck
the
out for
stream
the
last
person,
night,
that
which, by
person
the way,
still
she needs
throws you
to
under
learn
the
how
bus.
to,
Yeah,
to
that
like
seems about
properly
right.
use OBS, because now, like, I'm sorry, Irene, but you can't
When you're shaking hands with somebody dirty, they're not going to be the only person with dirty hands afterwards.
like blame it on Drakewing, because whoever you called on your phone last
And
night.
if that's the case, they're going to want to have shit on you to take you down if you go ever like let them down. Oh my god, that's scary. Now he's going to send you. Oh my god, it's all stars. Oh, that'd be such a cool name.
After you raid it out, because she could actually only raid to like live pet TV, like you know how there's channels that just stream like cats and shit 24/7.
That would be really cool if it did blank out your name. No, it doesn't. That'd be really cool.
1 second. I just want to thank Sean Mack. Thank you so much for subscribing to Tier 1. Appreciate it. But yeah, sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So basically, there's only like a very small group of people that she could raid into at this point. So it's mostly just like the 24-hour like
Was it good
animals
games?
doing shit streams.
Full focus
Like,
here. Oh shit.
Sometimes she forgets to turn off her OBS, so it'll be
But
streaming.
she does very silly things. Like, I remember when she did the death threats live on stream. My first impression was not, oh my god, I'm getting death threats. My first impression was like,
Nice,
why did she say
GG's.
this live on stream? Like,
Yeah.
and it still shocks me that she got away with it. But also, Taze, thank you so much for gifting those 5 subs.
Ooh,
One clutch,
Taze
so
is
one winner?
awesome. I love Taze.
Yeah, no, he's great.
No,
Taze
but
made our new crowns, if anyone saw.
oh, that's badass. I know Taze does a lot of work.
Ooh,
for
1v3.
Mhm.
Ooh, that'd be a tough
He's a really,
one.
really cool guy.
Anyway, so she was talking to somebody on her phone
probably
and
ready-
walking around,
ready
and
next
she set up a blue screen now. So she was just off screen, and she's like, you know what? She's like, you know what? We'll just burn. And then she named an X mod,
Oh my
and then she
god.
said, that's what we could do. We could burn them. We could say that they're the ones that made the folder, that
Wow,
they're the ones that did all
1v5
of this
clutch.
stuff.
No one would believe
because-
that.
That'd be crazy.
And then she was like, because like, you know, my name's not attached to it or
Adrenaline
anything.
was
Like,
just pumping.
right now, like there's no analysis. And then she also
Yeah, except
like,
it just
pointed out-
happens to be all the mods in her community that are making this.
Yeah,
Like,
and
it's attached to it no matter what.
then she was like,
Yeah, no
Samantha
shit.
was in here and was asking me about something
Oh shit.
because I don't know why, but she, I guess, has a weird obsession with Samantha. It's
I've
it's
noticed
just-
that. It's kind of strange.
It's really fucking creepy. What, like the other day she like made a comment about how Gammy's not pretty, and then Gammy replied back with like a really snarky Gammy tweet, and then
Nice.
she did an entire an entire video where she ended up like pseudo sexualizing Gammy, and it's like, you're sexualizing a 19-year-old and you're like 34. Like, this is
Oh my
creepy.
god.
That is really, really creepy. Ugh. I I don't know. I still remember, like, she accused me of toxic femininity because I was
Yeah, you're a red
acting like a
friend
victim
political
when she gave me a
lesbian.
death threat.
It's okay. Apparently, despite living in Singapore, having a Singaporean mother, coming here because my Singaporean Malaysian grandmother was dying and did die. I'm apparently a German transmedicalist.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another
uses
Shit, it's just
her
Neil. I thought I
way of
recognized the
writing
voice. I actually
people's-
didn't know
I was
who
actually talking about
Eris
this
was
earlier on
speaking to.
stream. Like, the tendency for these terminally online so-called leftists that will just, like, whenever they dislike someone, they will just, like, totally rewrite someone's race or their identity.
Not
So, like,
true.
you're Central Asian. I'm Central Asian, too. For people who don't know, that's, like...
I'm Central and South Asian.
Yeah, and South Asian. Right?
Should have online
so
in
it's
his
like
terminal.
But she still calls you... She was calling you, like, German and Nazi.
I'm actually curious to see if at any point there will become like mental illnesses out of the DSM that will incorporate the like excessive need. There must be already. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Oh, damn it. I just saw it too. Oh, fuck.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Apparently it's only a gift granted to you by Twitter.
And shit. Like,
Yeah, named Melissa Flower Dreams, who then came into
you have to
Zonia's...
earn being a person of color. You have to earn it.
Yeah, well, it's funny because that account came into Zonia's chat and then was just talking as Irene yesterday.
Jesus.
It was just like, what are you gonna do when the bad lady's gone? Like, who are you gonna blame everything on? It's like, I've never blamed like anything on this particular person.
That's so weird.
Like I don't believe.
Oh,
Like she
that gives me
believes the
weird
world
fucking-
revolves around her.
that gives me
or
weird
that, like,
vibes,
we believe
man.
that she's like the most evil thing in the universe. When in reality, I just wanted her to see a fucking psychologist.
I just think she should get off
Jesus,
the
what are you
internet
gonna
and
do
stop
when the bad lady's
targeting
gone?
people and stop
Oh.
doing this weird, like, psycho.
Oh,
More destructive than 100 cannons.
that gave some weird vibes, man. Oh. And you know what the crazy part is? Honestly, if I was a conservative on Twitch, I would take this and run with it. Oh my god. Cause now like the weird, scary leftist boogie person is no longer a hypothetical. There's like legit people. A new grift idea. Man, you could. It would, 100%, because you have full-fledged proof that there's at least one individual that goes out and puts this level of dedication into, like, canceling people. Or to have shit to cancel people with. Oh my god. Yeah, like, this is... And now you can't even accuse them of, like, straw manning. Be like, ha, well, no, shit, like, because CTV's on there, right? No, Rob Nor's on there. I 100% see it. I'd be shocked if it doesn't at least come up once in the next, like, little bit. No, Connor Points isn't there. Nope. So, probably once again because he hasn't interacted with her.
Manipulation thing on her community. Like,
Okay,
it
she
really
was.
Right,
feels
She
you
was
can't- you
doing
can't
a
lose-
thing-
you
she
can't
was doing
lose
a thing
Connor
where she
points.
was saying,
Okay? The Warhammer 40k god. Okay? Can't lose him.
that she was gonna be homeless, right? And
and
when
she
I
got money
reacted,
from them for that, right?
yeah, she got a ton of money from her
So
mods
she's
for that.
literally financially abusing them right now
But
as well.
but here's the thing,
Jesus.
right?
Yeah, 40k is pretty
Like,
good.
when I was reacting to the video that she
I
made,
wish I had a
about
little
me,
more-
because it was
little
like
more
a video,
patience
like,
to paint
really
the
early
models,
on
'cause
when
I do
first
enjoy
started
them.
Streaming. It was the same
But,
day.
I
it
just
was
don't have the
around
patience for them.
like the same week that me and you did the interview. So I was nervous as shit, and you know hadn't really done like all the cool meme shit that I used to do on stream all the time before I became like a full-time editor. But she ended up making like a video of content that was like at that point 4 months old,
Yeah.
and it was
Jesus.
it was like bizarre to watch, but I also said that I would pay her fucking cell phone bill so she could still stream from under an underpass.
Oh my god.
And
So,
I
Did
and the
you
thing
end up
is
sending her money?
no, the thing is that apparently
Taking advantage
after
of
I
people's
talked
geniosity
to
like that, Jesus.
like all of like after I talked to the mods, it was another way to gain sympathy from Twitch.
Damn it.
She was financially secure in terms of housing for at least another year and a
Oh
half.
my god.
Crazy.
Oh yeah. Another thing I could say is that she was living with one of her mods at one point and kicked her out because it was only supposed to be for like 2 weeks, but she ended up
She lived with one of her
overstaying.
mods?
Yeah,
So
she
this
ended
was
up
like a
staying
real
there
life
for.
psychological operation.
Said Mike, coming to live with you, buddy.
Yeah,
What
she,
the
and
fuck?
she said that it would be 2 weeks max, and she ended
Apparently
up
it's an
staying
okay
there for
thing,
2
okay?
months.
Oh my god.
I learned it from another streamer, so it
This
must
is
be
why
okay.
kids never ever quit medical school
Sorry,
and
what?
think
Yeah, apparently, you know, it's a thing that streamers do. They go stay with their mods, and then I just like psychologically like take your money, and it's just apparently a thing that happens. Sorry, man. It's just I learned it on Twitch. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? Okay.
that being a Twitch debater is going to pay more than going to medical school, even if it's going to fucking homeopathic medical school, because that's what she was going to medical school for.
I don't know if that's true,
Crazy.
but if that's fine.
I am gonna speak to Zonia about her experience with harassment and all that stuff, because I know she almost quit streaming.
Yeah, me and Zonia both quit streaming, and me and Zonia
What I find
both went
so
to the
ironic
hospital.
about this, right,
Damn.
is I remember when I kind of fought back originally, like back when I was a brand new streamer, and I fought back against Irene and NCC, and she said that I was transphobic because I was participating in the turf kind of the turf tradition of blaming of claiming that trans women are being violent towards them, right? And I was like, well, if you didn't want me to blame you for being violent, then maybe you shouldn't have made me a death threat. Okay? And what the weirdest and the most ironic thing is, the majority of the people she goes after are other trans women. Right?
Yeah, it's almost entirely all other trans
Wait,
women.
what did I have to do for this?
Gammy,
quest?
Zonia, me, Demon Mama. The
Oh, I don't
people
know.
that
Either way, I completed
she
it.
was talking shit about Neko Girl in one of her videos where she forgot to turn the mic off. She goes after Synth regularly, which all
What do you
Synth
think-
does is fucking post OnlyFans, but she goes after Synth because I fucking edit for Synth.
So what do you think is her purpose for collecting this
'Cause you
dossier?
edit,
And now
Jesus.
that this has fully come out, do you think that, like, because I mean there are a few options, right? Like, is she collecting information to dox people? Is she collecting information and to make drama videos on them? Or, and this is what I'm leaning
All
towards,
of the above.
right? Is the drama video, I think,
Yes,
is
violent
very
towards
likely,
Eris.
but I also
Eris
think
calls her
it's
violent,
very likely she
surprised to get
collects
you
this
face. No
information
shit.
as a way to garner like some kind of weird e-power, to kind of be able to blackmail the people she's made the dossier about,
Well,
right?
okay, so in talking with the ex-mods, like Neko Girl, Academic, everybody who's left. This
we
is
can wrap
actually
this
how
up
things went
forever.
down. And also, real quick, I want to address Dr. Heem in your chat. It's okay, Dr. Heem, I won't tell you what to do because you're actually going to something that I would consider to be medicine and that most of the world would. You're not getting a degree in crystals.
Although Dr. Heem should get a degree in crystals.
But
Yeah, apparently. Hang on, let me go back. Let's see if we can find his comment. Dr. Hemo, don't tell me what to do. Is that the only one you made? Only one I made. Let's see. I think so, because I see. Yeah, it was the doctor comment. It was like, gave up on doctoring to stream.
Is the drama video, I think is very likely, but I also think it's very likely she collects this information as a way to garner like some kind of weird
See if he
e-power,
comments again.
to kind of be able to blackmail the people she's made the dossier about,
Well,
right?
okay, so in talking with the ex mods like Neko Girl,
Might be able to see it a little bit now.
Academic,
Comments again.
everybody who's left. Okay, this is actually how things went down. And also, real quick, I want to address Dr. Heem in your chat. It's okay, Dr. Heem, I won't tell you what to do because you're actually going to something that I would consider to be medicine and that most of the world would.
Yo,
You're
Sen,
not getting a
what's up?
degree in crystals. But what she would do is it's a
Guaranteed
tactic called
lol from
submarining.
Heem.
She has
LMAO.
people that go into communities and act like, you know, they're like
Crystallology.
part of the community. They get
Literally
along. They
sends, like, undercover spies.
yeah.
What
She
the
has
fuck?
spies in Aiko's.
We're watching Zen, the Eris going over the dossiers of all the streamers that were put together by No Comment Chick. So, welcome. It's pretty crazy stuff. I don't know if you've watched this video or not yet. It is wild. It is a whole nother level of, like, I don't know, reconness, psyopsy, obsession that I think I have ever seen in my life. Like I said, if you dedicated even half the energy to what was being done here, you'd be probably a master at anything in about a year. Yeah, you've had a star before. It isn't fun. Yeah, I'd imagine not. That's like one of the big things that makes me curious about continuing streaming in the future is how I deal with the negative feedback. I've gotten lots of positive feedback, negative feedback here or there because I can be trolly online. Usually doesn't bother me. But I could see how if you repeatedly got it day after day after day after day after day, it would wear on a person. Now for myself, I can go most days usually without tweeting. I don't even know if I fucking tweeted anything. Fucking ringing doorbell and kicking my door repeatedly. Oh, Jesus. Yours was like super in person. God damn, that is scary as fuck. For 4 months? Damn, I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's a whole nother level that nobody should have to deal with. Damn, 4 months. Man, why is it every I swear to God, every new account that follows me, guaranteed followed by counterpoints. Called the cops twice? Yeah, I can about imagine. Panel with all right-wingers seems to be the only one without a scheduled Q&A. The better discourse 3. That's funny. Oh, was that? Okay. Swear to God, counterpoints follows everybody.
In Aiko's channel.
Everybody.
What?
She has.
Does Aiko know about
There-
this?
I tried to warn Aiko, but this was before this whole thing came out. So I
Wow.
banned 2 of them. And
drop
then
some names, I wanna
Aiko
ban
was
them
like,
too.
"Why did you ban them?" And I was like, "Trust me, like there's a reason to." And then Aiko unbanned them. So like whatever. That's all on other people to deal with. However,
Dr. Heemed out, crystallologist in training. Funny. He does, everybody. He is a follower for a follower. But give the guy mad skills. He's pretty cool shit.
they would go into the communities and they would sit around and they
You should
pretend to be part of-
ask next time, Pars, for in stream if he's got any crystals to sell you. No, I haven't been on Twitter much today, since. Been touching grass. Sweet, sweet grass. But if you got it, you link it. While watching the Burned Out podcast, only Heem said it was okay for me, a 19-year-old, to go around to Halloween and steal every bowl of candy left out. Not okay. It's just you're young as fuck, and I have almost no expectations from a selfish 19-year-old. walkthrough. He has no expectations. Let me break all your expectations by letting me crush it on the part in the heme interruptions. Nice! Nice! Man, heme came up. He was like, yeah! I'm about to slam on Zen. Zen's just like, boom! Fucking volley return. Ah, nice. That's a good one. Oh, hang on. Oh, you didn't even get a like on that one. There we go. I gotta... There. I'll help you out with that one. He's so mean. The goal to the left. Yeah. Mask 2020. 2021. Got a beard. 22 is the hair. 2023. Like Karl Marx. That's a good one. That's a gooder. Oh, shit. Gotta push back, okay? The heme responds to the roasting. He seems like a lighthearted ribber, you know, getting your jabs in there a little bit with your elbows for sure, 100%. Or you can just tell them that you're ESL. Either way,
The community.
that's probably the better route.
And then the purpose of these folders were to have like the worst things to send to other streamers to be like, oh, like also like.
Yeah, actually, I'm
trust-
almost certain. Yeah, it was something snarky or something like pointy at him to be for him to follow as well. Yeah.
Member of your community. So
as a way to get
look
like
at-
clout and in with a bigger
yeah,
streamer.
look at what
Because
like
she's a
Eris
very
said.
small streamer, right?
Yeah, like look, and it would be like so. It like a normal thing would be like, oh, like look at what Eris said, and then it'd be like a post that you made that was out of context or
In the
something.
back. How about this guy? Nope.
And like even
Anybody who's not.
like there's people.
No, I didn't see the hippy dippy at all yesterday. Maybe we'll do that one tomorrow. We're streaming pretty much fucking almost every day now. That's what we're gonna be doing. Video reviews, gaming. It's gonna be a good time. If Benny Boy would have got back to us tonight, we would have played Back for Blood. I heard it was. I heard there was one panel that was pretty wild. Oh boy. Okay, are we? I swear to God though, it better be wild antics. Okay. Yeah, Back for Blood, really good. I got it for myself and my buddy for my vacation so we can fucking game it up. I'm gonna make him fall behind on all his work. It better not be a fucking Destiny versus Haas debate, okay? Where everybody told me it was fucking spicy, and I watched it and it was boring as fuck. I was super disappointed. Oh my God, really? Damn. Oh my God. Well, I told the wife we were staying up a little bit later tonight. Maybe we'll watch it after this. I already quote unquote have permission to watch them anyways. Quote unquote. Kind of. I mean, I asked. I'm that kind of person. I like to ask about watching other people's content sometimes. Okay. If you're saying it's fantastic, I don't even know how much longer we have on this one. That's not bad. No, I saw pictures and clips and I heard about it. I heard it was like asked, would you... Oh, fuck. It was something to do, I know, with like asking you dating a trans individual and he took it out. That is... Holy shit. I don't know if he's been banned for that, but damn, that seems like that's a way too fucking far. That's a realm of not funny.
On because I know some of the contents in the folders. I know that there were attempts to guess my real name, because like for some reason she could not, like, I think that she's so obsessed with the notion of being a fucking Persona character that she could not understand that like my actual name is in fact Asian. So there was like attempts to guess that like
Wait,
what
I thought
my
you were a
fucking real
German
name is.
Nazi.
I know, me too, apparently.
I knew all these paths once.
But
Now they are as
so
twisted as my own ambitions.
somebody actually posted one of no, it was thinking about it now, just off the
Malt's
top of my
not
head.
working.
Somebody was in a thread posting at Comrade Ellie, who, like, I'm really glad that like this seems to be uniting the libs and the leftists on Twitter.
Well, yeah, because this
Right
is
now.
not
This is some
political. Like,
crazy
she
shit.
targets people regardless
Regardless,
of their
yeah.
politics. What's ironic about this is that like a lot of the people, I mean, there's a lot of conservatives in there, like Rob Nora and stuff, but like most of the people in the list are what I would consider leftists. So either socialists or like liberals, etc.
This
Most
is truly
people
what
on her
unites
list, so
the
it's not a
country.
political thing.
Right here. This is where we're going to see it happen. We're seeing it real time, guys. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, that's the thing, is like this is not about politics. This is about like her viewing people as just like pieces in like a little fucking RPG that she's playing in like her mind. Because I'm
But she's
firmly of the
affecting real people's lives.
Yeah.
She's stealing real money from people. She's like, that person literally lived with her. Like, I don't, the fucking damn.
Maybe NCC is just so big brain she's sacrificing her own well-being to unite the left.
Image.
It's not the hero. So is it the hero we need, but not the one we deserve? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. Pawns. For sure. At that point, you'd have to be, right? At that point, you would have to see people as pawns, 100%. Can I not play them all? Oh, I can't play them at all. Oh. Yeah, no, it's... Oh, okay, right. What if you're all antagonists in her story? Antagonist is the... Protagonist is, like, usually the good guy, right? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, of course we are. That's explicit by, like, pushing... everybody is the enemy. Yeah, 100%. Everyone's sus. Super sus. Everybody into the airlock all at once.
I remember. And
imagine having one of your mods having you tell Revolt, right? Like, hey Revolt, I'm gonna come stay for 2 weeks. You end up staying for 2 months, and every day at fucking 2 a.m. you're screaming at the top of your lungs about another person.
Oh my god.
You're just like all Revolt would hear down the hall is
It's just Eris screaming her
yelling,
lungs out.
God damn it, fucking Destiny. Fucking Destiny's trying to ruin my life. Just
yeah,
all
at
of
some
this shit.
point you're gonna become you're gonna be susceptible to it, no matter how hard you put your walls.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to put on the hate on her mods for what like they did for her.
Yeah.
Eris is just walking down the halls screaming, I hate the D! I hate D! That would actually be super funny.
But Mighty Bombjack and D Crutter, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate that.
Everybody sub. Use that free Amazon gift sub. Do
Yes,
it.
please.
Don't use that Twitch option where you get.
No. No, this is no comment chick having dossier files on like a large amount of political streamers. 143 guys or something like that? Like absolutely insane. Like Discord logs, tweets, videos of things that could get you quote unquote canceled. Like these dossiers. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. There's honestly, I don't know other way to put it. It is like, it's insane. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. Yeah. That's like, that's you gotta get off like social media and shit.
To view shit for free.
Something
Remember,
that
money.
no, she does
Patreon
not.
too.
She doesn't pay her mods. Someone asked that.
Oh my
like,
God, no.
She doesn't pay her mods. This is like, yeah, she's just what she does. The money thing was like she would like kind of like invent these, you know, these situations that she was in trouble and she needed them to send her money and everything. But anyways, like, it's just wild that
Actually.
like, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with her or if like this is some weird sociopathic like a wild attempt
Some
to
control
you
shit
know,
right there.
cause to get clout and it's always failing. Like, I have no clue what her purpose of this is, but it's really fucked up.
I feel like there's better
And
ways
she's
to
affecting
get,
people's
like,
lives. I
legit
remember when
clout.
she harassed Dylan. Dylan was going through shit in his personal life, and then he starts getting terribly harassed, and she was sending like tons of alts and stuff to target him. And like later that night, like he literally attempted to hurt himself.
To be fair, she said, "What is history if not the drama of the past?" So, she's got that base covered, Sin.
And he landed and he was in the hospital. And I'm not saying
Well, she's our
that her
queen.
behavior
Doesn't matter what
directly
she
leads
does.
to this, but it's like,
Please
you
educate
don't
us,
know, when
Eris.
you're targeting someone online and like the harassment, especially when you're dealing with streamers, and streamers tend to have very large mental health issues, particularly with depression and suicidal ideation. Like,
True.
we know this. That like, because it's a lot of stress being a public figure and dealing with all that hate. So like, when you knowingly like are really targeting someone, I do think at some point.
Oh yeah, it wasn't because of NCC. Did she make the connection that it was, or that it was just after the alt accounts? Hang on.
God damn it, fucking Destiny. Fucking Destiny's trying to.
But Mighty
It's-
Bombjack and D Crudders think
Oh.
she doesn't pay her mods. This is like, yeah, she's just what she does. The money thing was like she would like kind of like invent these, you know, these situations that she was in trouble and she needed them to send her money and everything. But anyways, like, it's just wild
okay.
that like, I mean,
Well, no, she has no, because they addressed the Dylan Burns. There's a whole nother area for like Dylan Burns, like I think Vosh, Destiny, like all the super major ones. It's like a complete separate one too, of like gigabytes full.
I mean, I don't know what's wrong with her or if like this is some weird sociopathic like a wild attempt to, you know, cause to get clout and it's always failing. Like, I
Yeah.
have no clue what her purpose of this is, but it's really fucked up. And she's affecting people's lives. I remember when she harassed Dylan.
Okay, here we go.
Dylan was going through shit in his personal life, and then he starts getting terribly harassed, and she was sending like tons of alts and stuff to target him. And like later that night, like he literally attempted to hurt himself, and he.
I just think you, yeah, true. Oh, nice. The repose helped. Yeah, so it's just that he was getting harassed, and then later that night during that time he was getting harassed. It might not be directly because it just could be all the harassment he was getting, entirely.
And landed and he was in the hospital. And I'm not saying that her behavior directly leads to this.
Boom.
But
There we
it's
go.
like, you don't know when you're targeting someone online and like the harassment, especially when you're dealing with streamers, and streamers tend to have very large mental.
See, that's why it's good to go back sometimes and listen to a video, because sometimes maybe we miss, maybe we don't hear quite correctly. So it's a good example.
mental health issues, particularly with depression and suicidal ideation. Like, we know this.
Snap.
That like, because
No.
it's a
No heme, no counterpoints. Shit. There was one other one we didn't see. Chat, a major one that's usually on a lot of these. I feel like it wasn't just the two. Oh yeah, no Bad Bunny, no Mike from Redacted. So. Okay. Good self-burn. Nice.
A lot of stress being a public figure and dealing with all that hate. So like when you knowingly like are really targeting someone, I do think at some point like you've got to be like, holy shit, this can have like real consequences, right? And it's just really fucked up and it's not okay.
Don't dox him. Yeah, I think both. I think Hans was on there. Yeah, I think so. I didn't see infrared. Anybody see infrared? I don't remember seeing infrared. Maybe we'll go back when we're done.
Yeah.
And then I remember there was a few instances like
I'll look at the names again.
I don't know if you want to talk about your experience, but I know one of our other friends also ended up being in the hospital for emotional stress as a
For
consequence
sure.
of her harassment. So like this had like real world consequences, and she just
Yeah, but we're speculating. I'm speculating that it seems to be people that maybe she's interacted with directly, which is kind of what I'm assuming. Because if that's not the case, why isn't Counterpoints on there, right? Because I feel like he's like a conservative, right? Like you feel like that would be he's fairly bigger. He's been on a lot of panels, so. But it is weird that he wouldn't be on there.
just got away with it all the time because she steals these like lefty concepts of like that are legitimate concepts, but like she steals them as a way to use them as like a shield that she's just doing this against like the political Nazis or whatever, when in reality she's mostly targeting like trans women and all of that stuff.
Yeah, and like I will be
Maybe Zen is on the
honest.
list. We don't
like
know.
The
We
first
didn't really
week
see.
when all of this shit was happening, and I had fucking people messaging me left and right, a bunch of really fucking medicalist shit, a bunch of really fucking racist shit. It just so happened to coincide with when I
Jesus.
left her community.
Yeah, not
And
a coincidence.
me hearing like, you know, like me being shit talked every night by her, like it was basically like, all right, well, like why should I even put up with this? Like in a shitty relationship, like everything was at the
She's
perfect
under your bed
situation in
right
life
now.
where, you know, I ended up going to the hospital for the same reason that Dylan did.
I'd love to get my first
And
cancellation.
I was there
That's the
for
spirit.
like 4 days.
Yeah, I
and
think
it
it's brave
sucked.
of you to talk about that. By the way, I didn't want to bring it up for you, so
Yeah, no,
There's
it's,
nothing.
it's okay. And like, I mean, I just like I'm pretty susceptible to that. Like I'm finally in rehab because I became an alcoholic after my grandmother died. So
So you were also going through a lot of fucking shit. And
yeah,
that's
and then
why,
all of a
like,
sudden
this
this
is why when you
happens.
harass someone online, and this is again why I'm telling my stream
I
to
think-
not send any.
Yeah, once again, don't harass this person. I think Neo's been trying to keep clean for a while now. I know she had a good stint. I don't know if it was continue on, so hopefully she's still doing well. Should reach out at some point, see how she's doing. Gotta be a better friend to people. Oh, so proud when I got my first 8 raid. Yeah, you got the verifications turned on, or do you leave them off? I left them off on this one for now. I'm not cool enough to get hate raiders. Not yet, anyways. One day soon. That'll be the dream. Be the dream. That'll take me
Or
completely out of the
any
game.
harassment to her, right?
Yeah, don't give her
Yeah,
fucking views. Let her live in that.
But like either way, we do not know what she's going through. So it's like, just please do not do the shit that she does.
Yeah,
Like
no-
let's not be
Be the
that,
better person.
Like that. Yeah.
Nobody
As
give
hard as
her
that can be to
views.
do.
Nobody fucking give her fucking Twitter mentions. Nobody fucking follow anything. Nobody be
said-
fucking toxic assholes, okay?
I say the same thing
Everybody
about Mel,
just
though.
live in the real world. Don't live in like whatever
What's that?
parallel universe Irene lives in that is like completely
Vision Ultra has
grassless.
no
It's a
effect, but
fucking
that little
desert.
ball got smaller.
Okay?
You know what's wild is I remember I was hanging out in this it's a Discord server called Twitch Politics. You guys should join it. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's
sounds
really
novel,
cool.
but-
I
And I was
heard
hanging
that
out-
there's an excellent admin team there.
Oh yeah. And randomly this girl named Pan Sassy hops in.
Ooh,
And-
Pansabi.
And
Yeah.
immediately I get this really weird, like, you guys know when someone walks into the room and you can literally feel like the hair like stand back, like stand up on the back of your neck. Like,
one
you
who
just get like this immediately bad vibe. Like this person's like, I don't know, like it was just.
Got
I
a
just
few of
got
those in
like
the
the way
Discords
she
before.
was talking. It was like
The one who
scary.
legitimately said, "What does it matter if people try to commit suicide?" when I was being open about like all of this shit.
Jesus.
And
yeah,
then
I
and
remember
then
she
she
had
told
she seemed to have
you,
zero empathy for people.
yeah.
Damn,
And she
that's
said that it's okay
cold.
to do death threats because Irene is a Buddhist, so they're all death threats are
When
metaphorical.
I brought up the death threat, she was like, "Oh well, Irene's a Buddhist," so she was defending Irene at NCC, and I do think that she was kind of like sent there for some weird purpose. She kept like, trying to listen to our conversations and stuff, which was strange.
the
and then-
thing
It's okay, guys. Listen, I'm gonna send you death threats. Don't worry about it. I'm a pacifist. It doesn't mean anything. Like, what? Damn. Somebody get these people. Yeah. So many people get these, like, we need to start handing out gold medals for people for the mental gymnastics that they engage in, because honestly, swear to God, it is super impressive. Like, it is some talent
Tools of iron, you must rely on flesh.
to work their way around these things. Jesus.
is that she was actually there to compile part of the dossier.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So she was like, she was collecting info and all of that kind of stuff. She was one of the
You want to
spies.
know? You want to know one of the reports that Pansasi or the report that Pansasi made about Twitch politics?
Yeah, let's hear it.
It's a Nazi server with the goal of bringing lefties in to convert them into groypers and fascists, and that in order to
Definitely
join,
didn't see
we
any
must
Nazis in
all
there.
like be explicitly sexual with Samantha. I'm not making that up. That is the legitimate truth of what Neko Girl said. Irene explained Twitch politics as being,
Jesus.
which only some of us are explicitly sexual with Samantha, and legitimately the majority of it is watching Senpai Chow and Kino put together the meetings, and then occasionally watching a movie night, and then seeing Wordy like try to get on panels. Which, by the way, Wordy Talks, go follow that person.
Wordy
They're
is pretty cool.
really fucking cool, and also I love them.
Absolutely wild.
Yeah.
The
Hey, Dima Mama.
hey,
Hey,
Dear Mama.
Senpai Chow. Senpai Chow's in chat.
Yeah, Dear Mama, I saw the DM. Thank you.
Wordy is good
the-
people.
But yeah,
I get that. If you haven't followed Wordy yet, does some pretty in-depth stuff. Well, even because I'm pretty sure they are pretty cool. I believe Wordy wanted to have a chat about housing at some point. About renting versus buying. That'd be a fun conversation. Dr. Hemon, I knew I didn't like that server. Juice box.
again, I want to repeat over and over again. Please, please do not send any hate towards this person.
Yeah, Wordy Talks. A chronic liker on Twitter, and I like it. I'd heart that.
Haunting the hearts of men.
Yeah, always. So. Well, I'm pretty sure they are chill. Okay? Let's calm down on the bro zones. Okay? Calling you out, man. Caught in 4K. Gotcha. Got him. Going in the folder now. Yeah, cool.
Or
No.
anything like that, right? It's
4K,
just,
there you
I'm
go,
just
there you go.
reporting on
There you go,
this
chat, take it,
craziness
run with
and
it.
Kind of come out about that.
Cancel Zen.
Don't
Cancel it.
don't
Do it.
s- don't fucking go
I pronounce
brigade.
you?
Don't hate watch.
Canceled.
Don't hate tweet. Don't. The best way to deal with these kind of things are not to sit there and go, you know what? Like, here's the thing.
Best
Like
way
the
is just
best way to deal
ignore
with
it.
people like this is let the world know the bad shit that they're doing, and then just
Oh.
fucking leave them alone.
Yep.
They don't fucking exist. Push
But yeah,
them
I want
out
to
They
be
your
clear
thrive.
also.
They
I just wanna
thrive
be-
off the
The whole
attention.
Pansazzi thing, I'm pretty sure, like, that I'm pretty sure that she's also like out
Oh yeah,
of the
just
situation.
having
and
Lauren on the
she's
platform.
not involved with NCC anymore. I think, like as he mentioned, a lot of people like Neko Girl and
Oh, wow.
Pintassi and
Okay.
stuff like
Big
that. Like
boost.
the reason
Mess.
probably why the hair stood up on the back of my neck, because like you could tell when someone's like,
Yeah, the person. Yeah, you need that person to. Oh, yeah, that'd be an interesting conversation. The thing is too, like I don't know if like, and the thing is, no matter like the level of attention you give them, I'm sure like even the smallest amount of attention, sets like, is what does it for them. But I would probably, wouldn't surprise me too if ignoring people like that fuels them as well, to some degree, because they want to see what's going to get that rise out of you. Where is the line? So that sucks.
being somewhat controlled or manipulated. And
Miss, are
so
you serious?
I'm pretty sure that Pintassi's
Shit,
out of
okay,
that.
we need to get out of here.
And I just got told that. So thank God for that. And
Yeah,
yeah. And
she's-
so
she's
please,
out of that,
please do not
but-
send any hate towards her or anything like that. Like anyone is susceptible to manipulation. I'm telling you, like anyone, especially in these communities where it's like you literally had someone that was creating these false flags,
Probably another
constantly about
hour
her,
and
probably
a bit.
harassing her.
It's 9:30 right now. Told the wife I was staying up a little bit later. We're actually probably going to speed this up just a tad. It's Eris. No offense, Eris. You talk a little slow. I don't know. Probably another 2 hours. Probably 11 o'clock-ish. I'm off for a month. So I'm not really worried about my family not seeing me now. Now I have all the time. So the time is mine. So staying up a little bit later for me is okay. So, because I don't have to cram all my family time into 2 days.
Like privately or something like that, claiming it was me or claiming it was some other NCC enemy. So like
Weekdays would
so
be a
I don't
little bit
want you
different,
to
at least for the
send
first
any
week,
hate towards
'cause
these
I'm
mods
taking
that
out-
have
looking
been brave
after
enough to come out
kids,
about
so.
that. Just saying. That's why
Yeah.
I'm personally forgiving them for anything that they participated in.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And to me, like there's like a larger issue. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, I was
Definitely
gonna say
can.
that it brings me back to it's exactly what you were saying about it being like veterans. When I was talking to Academic, when I was talking to Neko Girl, when I was talking to Gina,
How's Reynolds in,
a bunch of other people. There's other
he's
mods
not
that
praying.
don't
What the hell?
are so traumatized by it that they don't even want their Twitch account names to be mentioned because they've just
Damn.
left this entire platform. But there's a few that, a few of the bigger name mods that people would probably know if they were following like the drama saga from last year. I guess everything's a rerun. We already brought back the Chud Logic stuff, so why not this as well?
True.
However, they all left, and it is exactly like that. They essentially have PTSD. Neko Girl, even as far back as last Monday, was like, and this was like after 4 or 5 hour conversations and like me sharing all of the DMs that I'd ever sent Irene and everything else, just to be like, look, this is like what's going on. And like I was going through and like showing her all of my old VODs and like showing like the 2 times me and Demon Mama talked and everything else. It's like, so like Irene's painting this picture of like me being some German trans med person who's bot rating
Yeah, and
your
if you're
account.
not an asshole, like if you're like in Irene's circle and you just see her as like the sweet cat lady with blue hair, and she's telling you things, I mean you'd be kind of a douchebag to like just immediately think that she's lying. Like I totally understand why these people were susceptible to this, because I've been susceptible to this stuff, and I'm sure it's easy for all of us who've been looking on the outside to like tell these
for
mods
sure.
that hindsight's 2020.
Yeah.
You shouldn't know, but you'd be surprised at how much you can get manipulated into when the whole the whole crowd and the whole social circle all agrees on something.
True.
Like it's literally why tribalism is so effective. And if you heard anything of how those like private meetings happen, like the way she ran those meetings, like it's almost like it's like textbook shit on how you get to control a room.
Yeah, it's like it's
yeah.
everybody's favorite buzzword. It's Darvo. But the thing is, like every single mod that I've spoken to, every single time that me and Zonia have been in
Nice new camera
a
you
voice chat
splurge.
with mods that have left, it's always been the same thing where it's like we know now the truth about you two and we know all of this, but there's some part of me that still gets nervous. So it's kind of like we have to like let that go because it's been so ingrained in them that like everybody outside of the community is a literal enemy that like
Jesus.
wants to destroy like them personally and like at all costs.
That's so unhealthy.
They're legitimately
To be
is an
thinking that
element
way?
of, like
Good
PTSD
grief.
in this. Like they are like war veterans in this. They
Yeah, I honestly don't. Normally, I would say, "Oh, that's a little dramatic," but like the more I hear about this, the more it seems like
They're
I should- 'cause
literally
that will mix
battling.
you up.
yeah,
that
because I
kind of
mean,
culture.
if you go basically
Jeez.
a year, every single day, getting 20-30 messages, and every single time you talk about it, it's always like, oh, that's Zonia, oh, that's Neo, oh, that's Zonia, oh, that's Neo, oh, that's somebody from DGG, and like the thing is that like the one thing that would have been incredibly helpful for Irene to have like showed her mods, but it also would have been completely destructive for her case, was the fact that that everything that's said in DGG chat you can search. So I went and I showed them, like, if you search for NCC or no comment chick, the only thing that come up are links to her video talking with Destiny about the Scrub King and shit. And so then, yeah, and Synth is involved because apparently me, Synth, Sorvi, Gammy, me and Gammy are only associated because I wanted Gammy to stop talking shit about Synth. So I like went between both of them and was like, hey, could you like stop talking about Synth being plural in like in like an unfavorable manner, and like Synth, could you stop retaliating to those posts? And that was it. But the thing is there was a 2-hour analysis of a
weird
thumbnail
hair
that I did
border
for
around
Hans.
your face.
And then she said that
around like
me,
top
Synth,
of your head.
Sorvi, Gammy, we were all the DGG Transmed Nexus, and that and like earlier in the year she called me and Zonia traitors to like trans people, which sounds like fucking Nazi talk. Like, we're like, what's next? Like, is she going to like tell me that because I'm dating like the whitest person in the universe?
She doesn't just like attack people that are trans medicalists, right? Like, she's attacking basically anyone, regardless of their politics or whatever. Like, she just like she'll attack people that are the farthest thing from trans medicalists ever, right? That like hate trans medicalists, and she'll call them trans medicalists. But I should end this chat because I have to go talk to Zonia. And then I want to address some Anna stuff since that.
Yeah, Anna's got a very specific spicy title apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really. Anyways, real quick, Senpai Chow, yeah, the DGG Trans Angels, that meme came about because of her saying that, and also, like, she'll target anybody. After her interview the second time with Professor Flowers, she said that she felt Professor Flowers was discombobulated and that she was overstanding oppression, and it was like, it's very brave of a white woman who's legitimately like paler than the white paint on her walls.
Let's not hate on pale people, all right?
Hold on, I'm not done. It's very brave of an extremely white person to say they know more about oppression than a black woman living in modern America.
That's true. Let's not hate on pale people, okay? It's hard to find foundation. Very severe issue. But yeah, thanks so much for talking to me about this issue, Neo. Really appreciate it. Feel free to put your stream in chat. But because you're also a streamer, so yeah. See ya.
Have a good one, Eris.
Okay, I'm gonna hop to the waiting room. Okay. Hey, Zonia.
Hi.
Hey. Okay, let me just make you a little louder. Just test some levels. Feel free to talk.
Test.
Yeah,
Hello.
Cool. So, I kind of just wanted to briefly chat to you, like, about, because I know that you experienced a lot of harassment, and it ended up landing you in the hospital. And you don't need, you don't need to talk about the details of it, totally up to you. And you even considered, even up till now, like, this has been going on for, like, months and months and months, where you've been getting harassed by all these random accounts. And I think we always thought it was her mods that were doing this, but now we kind of realized it's actually all Irene. Like, she probably made all those accounts, right?
Or at the very least, it's narrowed down quite a bit to definitely my Irene and possibly a couple of mods that are very close to her or friends. There are certain things that we've observed that. So Irene has a pretty typical way of conducting herself, and seems to continuously fall back into very specific ways of speaking. And but we've also noticed that there are some accounts that have used a very different way of communicating. It's possible maybe she's consciously going and trying
like
to
trying to make her voice sound different, or it's possible that she did get some mods to do that. It's hard to say.
Yeah, so we're not entirely certain on some of those accounts, but there's some.
So think of that level of manipulation, trying to change your writing style like that to get away with it.
Revealed information from DMs between her and myself and her and other people. So there are the people who would tell me, like, yeah, this is in a DM between Irene and me, so only Irene knows about this stuff.
That's just absolutely crazy. Like, I don't know. So like what? I remember you were getting a bunch of messages on your stream, like people would like hate right into your stream, and it was really upsetting. Like what were those messages saying, if you don't mind saying?
Usually saying very transphobic things, and one of they'd always come in and basically try to antagonize in order to like make me say something about Irene, and I would always avoid it. And my mods knew to look out for this stuff and just ban anybody who would do it. So it didn't usually stick around for too long, but they would just come back in with a different account. So my mods would ban them, and they'd come back in with another account, and then try it again. And my mods would ban that account, and then they do it again.
And how many viewers do you know get your stream?
I average, so my typical steady state is like 10 viewers, but it fluctuates sometimes down to 5 and up to 20.
So, and that's the thing, like
different ones like coming in and around and around and around and around as you're fucking like banning people,
right? Because they're like more likely to take over chat and all that kind of stuff. So it makes it a lot worse to me.
I've had people leave the stream because of that. So
yeah, because they just don't want to be in an environment, especially if you have I don't know if you have a large trans audience, but I can imagine that it could be really triggering for like trans people to.
For sure, why would you want to put up with that?
Well, mine
not that your mods didn't do anything. I'm sure that they handled it well, but.
My audience was a child audience originally, so I was a children's entertainer initially, and all the stuff that I did for political Twitch and such was behind the scenes, and I kept it very much separated from my streaming.
Oh,
But
really?
after NCC started
that's
targeting
cool.
me in
It kind of ruined that separation.
late April, because all the transphobic and offensive stuff being said in my streams, I
Yeah,
had
you
to
wouldn't want
basically
that
make all my
anymore.
streams mature, and I had to kick all the younger audience members like out of my Discord and out of my community.
Oh,
And-
Why do you think so many of the people that she targets are trans women?
Well, I know that she called me, like, she made a bunch of hit pieces on me, and every single time, and when she would stream about me or make hit pieces on me, she would say pretty much, she said a lot of things about me, but one of the main themes that she constantly had going on was she would call me a traitor to transgender people and to the trans community.
It was like a gatekeeping thing.
Yeah, and she would accuse me of being an
Like
irresponsible.
you're not pure enough for my trans circle.
Yeah, and I would be an irresponsible trans person who does damage and harm to the trans community, and so
It also might be like, my mama brings up a really good point, just proximity. Like, she's trans, so maybe a lot of her community is going to be trans, so as a consequence, she's going to end up harassing a lot more trans people. But she's harassed plenty of people that aren't trans, right? So it's like, we don't know if like she's targeting people. Like, I mean, I'm not trans, and I don't, so like, yeah, I don't think that there's any kind of trend.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I got a message from one of her mods, like, back when I was in
Yeah,
class,
true.
that was claiming that was also Jewish, and said that, like, and I'm pretty sure his pronouns were he, if I remember correctly. But I might be wrong. I'll just say they, just in case. But they like they kept telling me that they thought Irene was anti-Semitic, and I said, like, I don't really think she's anti-Semitic.
Boom.
I think she's just, like,
15. Nice.
Kind of mean, you know?
Yeah,
Like, I don't think
100%
she's bullying
Praz.
me just because she's bullying me. I don't think it's because of the Jewish thing.
It's like Blair
And,
White turned up a whole nother
But this like,
level.
mod was very focused, and it was her mod that was telling me that it thought that, and it was bringing up all these reasons, thinking like, oh,
I actually find like the people that tend to like, you look at like senators and stuff in the States, when they're like super anti-gay, they usually like, they're like later down the road there comes out a scandal where they're like caught in a hotel room with a man or something, right? Wonder how true that is for people running around calling everybody that they see like TERFs, misogynists, like racists, sometimes grifters. That you're it's just them insanely projecting onto other people.
like when she says you're untrustworthy, that's an anti-Semitic thing, and a lot of things that I thought were reaching, but some things were like maybe. And I now look back at that, and I'm like, that was probably one of the psyops. Like that person was probably coming in to try to like manipulate me. I was probably like just lying and bullshitting to try to get screenshots out.
That's a good one. Oh, I'm saving that one. Oh, you're hitting the nail on the head with some of these links tonight. Praz, these are fantastic. Well, yeah. Well, you get to hide in essence. You kind of get to hide, behind a shield of sorts, right? Because when somebody accuses you of being like a TERF, you're like, not TERF, trans. They'd be like, well, Blair White is a trans, and she says some really TERF things. Well, I mean, how often does that come about? I mean, that's exceptional, right? Like, I don't know, man. It kind of just gives you that whole other layer to fall back on. Yeah. Oh my God, oh God, Candace Owens' tweet about the not showering with a dad showering with even like their kids at like a young age. It's like weird or something. It's like, damn, like if you've ever been like swimming, or if your kid needs to jump in the shower real quick and they can't wash themselves, maybe they're too young, or maybe they have like disabilities or stuff like that. I mean, you're like, what would be the difference with like bathing them? And not only that, like your kids are gonna see you naked, right? Once again, you go swimming with them, you're gonna change. It's weird that you would put that sexual nature on it right out of the gate. That's super fucking weird. There was an ultra-conservative Hungarian politician who was so anti-gay, who got in a gay orgy. Oh, fuck. I think I remember hearing about that, too. That's so funny.
Yeah. I had Shuffle Kitty come in under an alt, and I know that it's Shuffle Kitty because it was confirmed by one of her former mods who knew about the situation. So if you recall, when you and I originally started talking, had some kind of a rando in my DMs who was offering
It's called,
docs on
yeah,
Irene
that's
and her
got in
mods.
4K with the
And, at the time,
Quadtron
I was
yellow
communicating with
pixels.
tomfoolery about the whole situation. He and I were on a voice chat when it happened, and I screenshot the whole thing. And I was just like, telling the person who was offering me docs on Irene and her mods, I was telling them, look, I'm not interested in that. I don't care, and such, and just was kind of not really playing into it.
Probably
But I
not, yeah.
seriously thought that they were trying to
Probably
dox
get a little
Irene
bit
and her
hidden,
mods.
all of them.
So I screenshot the whole thing.
Whoa,
And I wanted to warn
what the
Irene and her
hell?
mods, but I've been blocked by everyone on every platform for her mod team and
Oh,
her.
God.
So I sent the screenshots to tomfoolery and asked him if he could relay them to her to warn her. And at the same time, I also sent them to I unblocked one former mod who hadn't blocked me yet, and I sent them to them. And then I also sent them to someone I saw in her stream chat. And what happened was when all three of the people who reported it, well, two of the people, because the other one I didn't hear back from, it was one of her mods.
Ooh.
But the two people who had reported it, Tom and this other person, both said to me
Don't do
that
it.
they said that they were already aware of it, or they said like, I know. It was a really like curt answer.
Fuck off the goblet.
And so I found out later on what it was Shuffle Kitty,
complete
one of
100% of
her
the room
most loyal
battles?
mods, using an alt account to try and bait me into accepting docs so that they could use that as dirt on me and make a hit piece on me for it.
Yeah, like the way these people work, it's like they put so much effort. It's like, why don't you just put that much effort in something somewhat productive? You know, like video
True.
games, right?
Or if you're going to be a
Boom.
politics commentator and such, then
Yeah,
put
like
it
I kind
into
of want to
that.
hire some of these people to do my research. Like, yeah, if you're a ex mod of Irene and you participate in making this dossier, please contact me. I will hire you.
Hey, Aiko.
I
yeah.
just think the whole situation is strange. I know that she's probably happy that I'm streaming about it because it
Oh,
makes me
yeah.
feel more
sure,
relevant or whatever.
100%.
But I honestly like don't even care. I was like, I'm not gonna lead my actions based on like what she wants. Either way, because
Boom.
that just seems super
Blinded?
super
No.
super silly.
Yeah, I thought the same thing when I finally decided to talk about it on my stream on Saturday.
It's good.
I
Glad
opened
they're
up
all, like,
about why
putting
it
it out
was that
there.
I was chased off of Twitch, what the circumstances were,
Mm-hmm.
and why it was that I had changed my mind. And honestly, it was Waffles and her interview with Stardust
Yeah,
that
that
really
makes me
kind
so
of
happy. Like, cause
Yeah.
I'm so tired of women being bullied off of Twitch.
Mm.
You know, like it's
And
been
to have
happening
it-
so often, and people think it's just dudes that are doing it, but the truth is, it's a lot of other women.
it is.
Like,
That
yeah,
was
and
crazy.
this
Some
is such an
cases-
example of this.
In many cases, women can be far harsher to other women. Like you get the rape threats and stuff from men, but the most persistent kind of harassment that I've received has come from other feminine people.
And I understand that sometimes the people that have the same identity as you, like, they can hurt you the worst. Like,
Oh,
some of
yeah.
the worst things
Well,
that
you're
some people
expecting them to be on your side,
and
kind of your team.
It sounds like a lot of these trans women have experienced a lot of transphobia from Irene, who's also a trans woman. And it's like, it's just so fucked up that we use our own self-internalized hate and we project it onto others when we're mad. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
well,
just
the
fucking
worst-
cruel.
By far, the worst transphobia I've received is from other trans women, and not just Irene.
Because they know what hurts them, and they probably know what'll hurt you.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
and project your own internalized hate. I think it's like that for so many minorities in general, like any oppressed group. I'm interested if the black people in chat have experienced something similar. But yeah, I don't know. I wish we could be a little more in solidarity with one another.
Yeah.
No
and,
kidding.
It's unfortunate. And if any NCC mods are there, I mean, I was pretty hurt by some of their behavior towards me. Like Neko Girl, I think Neko Girl said some stuff. Like I think she said that I was like a white colonizer responsible for apartheid or something in someone's chat once. Like it spread some lie like that, but like. I like honestly like I forgive her. I think it's really brave that she came out and academic anarchists like came out with this. It's really hard being a whistleblower in your own community because like tribalism pushes you so much to do the opposite, you know, to just go with the flow. And yeah, I just think it's really cool that they did that.
Yeah. It's awesome that some of them have decided to leave of their own accord and decided that what Irene is doing is unethical. Most of her mods, from what I've heard, are
I
still.
wonder, do you know what was like that final, you know, like the final straw?
That I don't really. Well, I know a little bit about it from academic anarchists, but I'd rather let. I don't want to speak on it because I feel
Goner.
like I might
Gonna
misrepresent
be a
it.
goner.
So,
Yeah, maybe I'll ask him.
Yep, here we go.
Academic for that.
Oh, death
also,
blow.
last
Knew it.
question I ask you is why do you think that she thought I was a political lesbian? I'm politically attracted to everyone.
you're politically pan? Yeah, I think you're kind of politically pan. I'm not too sure.
Oh, nice.
I suppose that's like a suggestion that you're actually a right winger or something.
Boom.
I don't know. I don't quite get
Is
it.
being a political lesbian a right wing thing to do?
I don't quite understand it.
I think it's like it's trying to frame me as like a turf. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, maybe. I consider myself to be somewhat politically pan. I have some limits though.
I call myself bisexual. So
Politically, only
you know,
politically.
yeah, that's usually like the easier term.
Well, yeah, then I can use it on Twitter.
Half the time I don't understand things that she says. Like she's made a whole bunch of weird claims and statements about me, and it sounds like I don't know. It's like coming from somewhere in her head with that we don't have the context, so I don't often understand half the things she says about me.
Well, thanks for chatting to me and letting me know what happened. And yeah, I hope this shit doesn't happen again. And I'm sorry she has a folder on you.
It's called
you should
the
be on this
reverse.
folder.
It's called a reverse GOP member. Okay, where you're pansexual in life, but actually straight in private. Okay, we call that the reverse GOP.
174 people. Victims of Irene.
I'm definitely done hiding, that's for certain, and I'm not going to let her push me off the platform.
Well, for so long, I was just focused on not talking about this because I just didn't want to give her any clout and everything. It's like, honestly, like, I don't even care if she gets clout from this. Like, I just wanted to talk about it. Like,
yeah, we broke the pact.
what use is having this fucking platform
Boom,
if we're
last
not
one.
gonna out this stuff?
Hope that's the last room battle.
Yeah, we broke the no comment chick
Yeah,
pact.
yeah, we did.
Nice.
Have a good day, Zanya. See ya.
All right, take care, Eris.
Oh, but there's no chest
Yeah, the
in
main
here.
reason why I wanted to talk about the Dossier thing is because like I don't want NCC to be able to like use any of this shit to blackmail people. I want to just fully out her so we can all just reject that information if it ever comes out. But yeah,
True.
holy shit. Today's been like an absolutely wild stream. I want to talk about news, but you guys were like, oh, I want to.
Okay, is that the last of it? I think it was the last of it. Perfect. Boom. We watched it. That's crazy. There's no other word. Insane. In the membrane. How we doing, Chad? Did you enjoy it? It was a good video. It's actually really well done. Okay. Well, now, partner. If you enjoyed that content, why don't you hit that like and subscribe? And don't forget to follow on Twitter.